gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Señoras y señores, live! It's time!
It's time. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying your evening. My name is Chris. We got Scotty and Rec in the house, and we are chilling with you on Sunday Night Football. We got Green Bay and Pittsburgh already in the third quarter with 13 minutes and counting, with Pittsburgh in the lead as we speak, 16-7, and Green Bay with the ball, but 3rd and 5 here coming up. Scotty and Rec, what's going on? What's up, Scotty?
Oh!
Are you ahead of me?
Oh my goodness.
What the hell was that? Deshaun Elliott?
Oh, what is happening?
Yikes.
What in the hell?
This play.
That was a throw the ball in the air and hope that got them
And
50
now there's
yards?
another injured Steeler. That might be Elliott just being like, oh god, I gotta pretend I'm injured after that.
Raging
I mean,
Wreck
that
is the best
was-
way to start my evening.
That's true.
What are you doing
Hey,
No,
let's
Elliott's-
go.
Our best safety.
as DB? That's your best safety?
That's your
I'm
best.
back, baby.
My
Welcome
son
back.
would be a better safety than that, I feel like. And
Gosh.
he just turned 9.
Just a throw the ball up play turned into something wild.
Immediate hype train.
Hype train
Let's go.
off the running. Thank you.
Games rigged. The offense, the offsides was proof. Can we listen? Can we stop with this? Like every game is rigged. Refs, maybe just refs are bad.
Maybe the refs
Maybe they're
need
just
some
bad.
help.
I get like so bored and like annoyed with. Oh, it must be rigged. They're clearly. Why would the refs want the Green Bay Packers to win this game?
Yeah.
Outside of they bet on them, but this isn't the NBA, Chris. We don't just bet on teams as an official or a coach or a player.
Did the tush push be banned despite there being an obvious fumble today?
I mean, there was that.
That game was the most egregious. Like, if you want to gripe, the Giants have a legitimate gripe between that play and the offensive pass interference when they had like a 70-yard touchdown pass were insanely awful calls.
There were some bad ones today. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But there are awful calls every week. But like, just don't focus on that. Try and enjoy the football. Although the football this week was the worst.
It was a
There was
little.
one good game.
It was a down. It was kind of a down week in the
But
NFL.
the good game was like the Jets winning for the first time.
The Jets and the Bengals.
When the
Who
Jets
cares?
are the
Jets and
highlight of the
Bengals.
day for winning, that's how you know it's been kind of a down day in the NFL. By the way,
Although this is a
STG,
highlight.
STG, thank you for the 100 here too.
800 now.
I'll support you despite your city not having their airport in the same state.
Hey, there we go.
Nice-
Captain
That's
nice of
very
you,
nice
STG.
of you, STG. Captain, sorry. Yeah, you are
I'm
here for the Bengals funeral.
Am I
Yeah.
in the right place?
Yes, you are in the right place. We are mourning the loss of the Cincinnati Bengals to the with the winless Jets. Now not winless because they got their dub in the last minute of that game. Sorry, Captain. It's been a rough day for you, man.
And I think tomorrow's game will be even worse than today's. Yeah, tomorrow's game, I hope it's not enjoyable for most people to watch.
SDG, thank you
I-
for the 300 biddies, by the way. And then also Riley, thank you for 46 months. Let's go.
Let's go.
Broncos, thank you for the bits. If only they can review the play to make sure they make the right call. Meanwhile, Steelers are getting carried off the field here.
That's Deshaun Elliott.
Deshaun Elliott, which
Could be embarrassing. It could be an embarrassment on the last play. It could be.
Oof. He did get rolled up on his knee there.
No, I'm joking. I think he's injured. But
Yeah. Hand off to Jacobs. Found a nice hole. Gets 6 to the 20-yard line. Let's see, Packers in the first half had a lot of drops. Like, they had a couple of opportunities. They could only cash in on one of them. And, of course, McManus missed 2 field goals. Last one he definitely should have made.
There it is.
Brandon. We need Captain and Tickle to pay out some subs tonight.
Yeah. And meanwhile, we got the Wizard of Oz doing Wizard of Oz things.
Also, refs seem to be throwing for the Packers right now. 2 crucial missed calls. Wow, says Captain.
Guys, my thing is, like, this happens in every game. You can find awful calls in every game. So let's just. I haven't watched all the first half of this game because I was, picking up my kid from a birthday party and whatnot and all this. But the offsides was on that last series was egregious. Yeah, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah. I don't think that means the game's fixed, and I don't think that means Pittsburgh is still up 9 in that situation. So, like, go win the football game.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks. And hopefully there's back calls against Green Bay to even it out. Another handoff. Don't get it. So we got a fourth
down coming up.
They're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. 4th and 1.5.
Yeah. Steelers' run defense has been a whole lot better than it was last week against Chase Brown.
Good evening, Broncos. How we doing? Good to see you in the chat. Welcome in everybody who's joining us. No bingo tonight. We're going to keep it chill and just enjoy the game. And you know what I'm not enjoying? These nasty-looking Steelers jerseys that I'm like, I haven't even...
Play fake, wide open in the flash, Tucker Kraft, and he gets the first down.
And then he does like a ninja leap to get back up.
Wow, like the bounce back off the...
Yeah.
I like that. All right.
Who was that one guy for the Bills that would just like levitate off the ground?
I don't know. Nobody
was it Zay Jones?
Nobody pays attention to the Bills.
Can I say?
I'm kidding.
But Riley, you can try to confirm. It was Zay Jones, right?
You're here, Riley. I'm joking.
Yeah. These jerseys. These jerseys. You know what they look like? They look like if you took like a yellow jersey and you gave it to a bunch of elementary school kids with some black tape, duct tape.
Free rush.
And then
they let him in, but he got there so quickly that it didn't allow anyone else to get in, so they were there for the screen. This is a design play. They let him go, but
but like you can't do that. I know, and if it's a screen, you can't just let TJ Watt get free like that.
I like the yellow helmet. That's the only part.
The yellow helmet's amazing. I love that. The jerseys, like if they just had like their normal jerseys with the yellow helmet, this would be a win for me.
Yeah.
These jerseys look like they took black tape and stuck it all over.
Gosh. And there it is. Bo Nix with a wide receiver screen touchdown pass.
Hey, look at that. Touchdown.
Kind of Bo Nix's staples, so I thought
he was doing more than those today, I'll tell you that.
It was against the Cowboys defense. Let's settle down. The worst defense in all the NFL, and maybe the worst coaching staff.
Worse than Cincy?
Yes. Right now, yes.
Ooh,
Cincy did just give up 39 to Justin Fields and the Jets, so
they gave up 44 to the Broncos. That's not a good offense.
Who are you taking, the Broncos or the Jets offense?
Why are the Packers playing the Savannah Bananas? It does kind of. We do have some Savannah Banana vibes going on here. We do.
The uniforms are
16-14
minus the helmet.
I will say I do like this would be an ultimate helmet matchup. I feel like the Green Bay, the white helmets go great in a lot like white looks good. I feel like white on most helmets is a win.
White's clean. If you go all white with the helmet, and it has to be all white. If you're wearing a white helmet, the whole uniform has to be white. But
white
it's
out,
clean look.
Yeah.
So y'all like the Cincy zebra jerseys?
I do.
Yeah. The white tigers. The white tigers are looking. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that.
Don't discount our win today, Mr. Scott. Hey, you guys were the better team today. Congrats.
Which,
Broncos,
honestly,
they're better.
I like the Bumblebees a lot more than I like this.
Oh, these
I'm higher on the Bumblebees than most people were.
these make the Bumblebees look like one of the best jerseys in the NFL.
What it
Are
really
you
was
forgetting the
Steelers were-
Bumblebees? They were bad.
They were bad, but these are bad.
Now, one thing I wish the Steelers did last year, I wish they wore the Bumblebees against the Chiefs, like for the ugly Christmas sweater game. That would have been clever.
Well, they played ugly enough to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
And Christmas will come again this year, and the team the Chiefs are playing will look ugly on Christmas as well.
I don't know which team you're
forget who
talking
they're-
about.
I don't remember who they're playing.
I don't
on
remember who
Christmas.
they're playing either.
But yeah,
If I think
so far,
that correctly,
also in
it's
this game,
the
I love
shitty team in this city.
I love how the very first pass of the game from Rodgers was to an offensive lineman. Let's just start the game off with a tackle eligible. Why not?
Yeah, listen. I mean, right now, if you're listen, whatever calls, and I didn't see a ton of the first half of the game, but based off of what I'm seeing stat wise, I think Pittsburgh should feel pretty fortunate to be ahead right now.
Like I said, like the Packers had a few drops. Also, McManus missed a 57-yard field goal, which set the Steelers up with a short field, led to a field goal.
And he missed another, as you said, right? So he's
Yeah,
missed
yeah,
two.
he missed one at the very end of the half.
Yeah.
Missed short from 57 and wide left from 44.
By the way, here are those bumblebees on screen for you. We have a little Twitter feed here in the lower right-hand corner
Yeah.
instead of the bingo board.
I actually like the
What
Bumblebees.
in the world? What a
Oh my-
disaster.
That's
Why
not even the
does-
worst disaster
Why
we've had.
does that guy come in to try and catch that ball? Fire him on the spot. I don't know who that is, but get him out.
Keyshawn Williams, yeah, undrafted
Get
rookie.
him out.
He's been a
Get
good
him out.
returner his first few weeks
Get
in
him
the
out.
NFL as well.
Get him
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
don't
look,
wanna ever
it's still
see
not
that.
as bad as what Caleb. It's not as bad as what Caleb Johnson did.
Why are they wearing tan pants? Couldn't they just be white?
like, or even
Or
black. Black would have been
Black?
fine.
I mean,
Black
yeah.
would look great.
I mean, those are the same pants that they wore for the Bumblebees too. Hand
They're
off
awful.
up the middle,
That's
goes for a few
that's
yards.
definitely the biggest issue with these uniforms is the pants.
Pants, yeah.
yeah,
Because they just don't match with anything.
I guess.
That those need to be white or black, and it would be fine. And actually, black would look better. Black would look better. If those were
Jesus.
black pants, these uniforms would be fine.
These are ass.
You know, the best jerseys are the color rush. Steelers have some of the best color rush jerseys.
Joe Quells, that's what they wore in 1933. All right.
There's a reason why they haven't worn it
it's
since
2025 now.
There's a
Oh,
reason for that.
Hey, down the middle.
DK,
Let's
big
go.
gain all the way past midfield there on a big play for
Let's go.
Rodgers to Metcalf.
Also,
This feels weird that we're all like I'm on the same side as Rec.
yeah, and Chris.
like, yeah, we're
Right.
all.
And
we're-
I'm cheering for an AFC team over an NFC team.
it seems a
love
little like we're in
Don't love it.
bizarro world right now.
Yeah.
A little fun stat, real quick. It took Aaron Rodgers until his 10th completion before any of his receivers had 2 catches. His first 9 completions were to completely different targets each time.
Which is a good thing, except for the fact that it was for like 100 yards.
Yeah. Rodgers dumps it off to the
Boom.
running back Warren.
Worked.
Makes a man
worked out great.
miss. Somehow gets a first down
Ooh.
off of that.
Are
Little
we
human bowling ball there.
are we sure the Packers are good?
No.
Are we sure anyone in the NFL is good? That's what Sky was saying a while back.
Yeah. I mean, the Packers 4-1-1 in this one coming in, and they have not looked necessarily as good as we thought
They lost to
in
the
the first
Browns and they
couple weeks.
tied to the Cowboys.
Literally,
First and 10 here now.
Captain says literally no one in the NFL is good this year.
We'll see. We'll see. Pending. Patent pending. Oh,
Turner
Aaron.
Washington in motion. Fake
Oh,
the screen.
Aaron, was that a-
Rodgers.
Did he fumble?
He might have fumbled.
It looked like he kind of
Packers saying it's
lost
their
it.
ball.
He doesn't have the ball, but was he down before they ripped it out?
I don't know.
They're giving it to the Packers.
Yep, they
And
are.
Packers ball.
Roger, Roger.
Also, Sky, can you pause for just 1 second?
Yeah.
Hotty toddy, how we doing?
Oh.
Welcome in.
So that was sorry.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
that should be grounding.
That's grounding. It should be
It was a forward
Steelers ball, but intentional grounding. And then he recovers it
It
on the
bounced-
ground as well.
pass. Yeah, he recovered it. It should be
And then
Steelers'
they
ball.
ripped it out of his hand. So
Yeah.
this
I mean,
should be
alternative-
intentional grounding with
Although
the
Jalen
Steelers.
Ward is right there, so they're gonna say, "Yep, he was in the area, no penalty."
That's true, which is insane.
I agree, it should be grounding, but by the letter of the law, it's gonna be. And it
Little
looks like off. Art.
lot of confusion,
What's
and there's a
happening here?
million.
I'm pausing 1, 2,
And you're
3,
good.
4.
There's a million players on the field right now. By the way,
They
Yeah.
Hotty toddy, who's
I
your team and
mean,
where you're from? Like to get to know you.
Rodgers is either lining up at D tackle or he knows that there is no way this isn't Steelers ball.
Yeah, it should be.
Zero chance.
Incomplete pass. They changed
Incomplete
it.
pass. Not even intentional grounding because Jalen Ramsey was
Because
Warren.
blocking.
by a
Not
rule.
Not Jalen Ramsey. Sorry. Jalen
Jalen
Warren.
Warren.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the right call.
Yeah. that was-
I think that should be intentional grounding. I know the rule is but there's no intent to throw to somebody there.
Yeah. Oh no, I completely agree with you. It's definitely he intentionally grounded the ball.
Yeah.
Hotty
Uh,
toddy.
I agree with.
I'm from Mississippi. My team are the Sorry Saints. Well, you know what? What's great about this season is no one's good. So, I mean, there are levels to being not good this season, but
The Saints are near the top of
the
being
Saints are on a level for sure.
They did put the rookie in today.
They
They put the Cornhusker, the Tyler Shuck. If you
yeah. We're gonna break down all the
know you can
games.
type in
We're gonna
the
recap all the games later on after this game is over. We're gonna go into each game. We might not spend a lot of time on a lot of them tonight because a lot of the games
Austin.
weren't.
What the-
Oh
weren't
my gosh. He tried to bobble that long enough to get it picked.
Yeah. Yeah, Austin usually has sure hands there. I don't know what happened.
Toddy, the Saints suck. Yes, but sometimes sucking is better than being
It's-
average.
it's
'cause you
better
get a better
than-
draft pick and fix your.
I mean,
your
the
team.
Saints do need a tank, so this is probably the best thing that could happen. For New Orleans.
You want them to lose all the games they possibly can.
Be smoking. Speaking of the Saints, Brian Kelly got fired, and he's getting paid like $54 million to not.
Yeah, Brian
do
Kelly was
anything.
always a bad coach at LSU.
I need to come back as a college coach and just-
timeouts.
and be like good for a bit. That I get a huge job and then just shit the bed,
Yeah,
and then I don't have to work, and I get paid $50 million to do nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
The captain.
Hopefully,
Urban
college
Knight,
football
Matt.
starts realizing maybe chill out with your contracts for your coach.
Exactly.
But also they're like, well, we gotta win. So I don't know.
Do you,
Also,
Brian
how
Kelly.
is
Brian
Belichick-
Kelly was never a fit in LSU. Like,
Do-
I could have told you. that.
Hottie, do you think Coach Lane Kiffin leaves to LSU?
Mm,
You shouldn't like that if you're LSU.
I don't know. I maybe it's dollars and cents, but I don't know. What can Lane do at LSU that he can't do at Ole Miss? Maybe it's just money related, and then he would leave. But yeah, I don't know.
And
Rogers,
you say here for
third and
Rodgers,
10 here.
Third.
takes the
Look,
snap,
throws
looking left, goes
incomplete.
incomplete. Miscommunication looked like with Metcalf. Looked like Rodgers wanted him to keep going down the sideline, and Metcalf stopped on a curl. Which also kind of looks like it was Metcalf's fault because there was a DB right there. Should have
No,
just kept going.
No, Rec, I wanted to stop you right there. This is Tomlin's fault.
True.
Yeah, Yeah, DK just stopped.
Well, no, I think DK was. I mean,
Also, another
Rogers threw
56
that.
yarder.
Rogers threw that too quick.
Yep. Up, Chris
That's
Boswell
good.
as Thomas as a cooking
Is
serial killer. His
That's
second
good.
56 yarder and third from 50 plus.
all right. So that leads to a 19-14 lead here for the Pittsburgh Steelers, which we all need because we have Pittsburgh plus 3.5 in this game, and it is
Also, updates: Tucker Kraft is in the medical tent.
okay. There you go.
That's an update. I don't know what he's in there for, but tight end for the Packers. Medical tent. Maybe him and Deshaun Elliott agreed to go out on the same play. I don't know.
Maybe. But yeah, usually Elliott's really good. I don't know what happened on that one play.
That was not good. Not
yeah,
good
yeah,
at all.
yeah. There's no defending that. But yeah, he's
Hottie toddy. Who's the better grandpa, Flacco or Rogers?
well. Flacco just lost to the Jets,
but
but Rogers
look,
lost to
I mean-
Flacco, so
Flacco lost 39-38.
Yeah.
Like, it's not his fault that his defense gave up 39 to the Jets.
yeah. Oh, and also Logan Wilson wants to trade, and Trey Hendrickson is once again injured.
Yeah, the Bengals are done. They're gonna
The
move to
defense is-
Kentucky because the airport's closer. That's their big move.
yeah,
The-
yep,
the
yep.
The Louisville Bengals.
Might as well just make that move right now.
Hey, at very
Just-
least, there's better food in Kentucky than there is in Cincinnati.
No, Skyline Chili.
Skyline
It's a
chili,
sweet,
man. What are we
weird chili
talking
on
about?
Spaghetti noodles
Kill it with fire.
with
Kill that
cheese.
with fire.
It's so good. Why wouldn't you want to be known for that?
Kill it with fire.
I feel bad for the city of Cincinnati. Not really, but kind of.
Kentucky sucks. LOL.
Kentucky sucks. Oh. Yeah, I don't think Kentucky has a lot to offer either.
Is it a lose-lose? And still, there's an airport in between two of them. So it's just, crazy.
Yeah.
Weird day in the NFL. I've disowned ATL Lab officially today. ATL Lab is dead for at least the short term. Because what in the hell was that we saw today? So out on him. Out on him.
You'll be back in a week or two.
I'll be back. I know it's part of it, but I'm out on him right
Just
now.
like how you're back on the Steelers betting.
Yeah, I'm injecting
Ironically, the Steelers
Steelers.
game was the only game I felt like that was my first bet of this week. I was like, I like the Steelers. I also have already bet wreck
Also, that was a horrible kick return.
against the Steelers next week. That was a
That-
horrible kick return. I've already bet on this against the Steelers next week.
Yeah, the only reason why you'd wait is because after winning this game, they'll probably get a better number. But yeah, picking against the Steelers next week is the right move.
Yeah.
As a Steelers fan, we are fucked next week.
The Colts will win that game.
Well, yeah. So after this, the current line. Let's see what the current line is because it will. If the Steelers end up,
I think it was 2.5 last time.
Yeah,
on
and
Wednesday.
and it's not going to move more than like a point. So like, what's 2.5 versus 1.5 to me? Nothing. I wanted it under 3.
currently the line is actually no, it's not. I don't even see a live
can't-
line.
You can't
Yeah.
do a line when the team's active.
Yeah, I see that.
Jordan Love play fake under pressure. Goes underneath. Caught, man misses a tackle. Ramsey misses a tackle down to the 36.
Everyone
This
misses
team
a
has-
tackle.
Yeah, this team
You miss
can
a tackle.
tack-
You miss a tackle.
This team went from being one of the best tackling teams to one of the worst.
Do you think it's the pants? I think it might be the pants.
It's the
might be the-
tan pants for sure.
Yeah, that was easy for Emmanuel Wilson. 1st and 10 here.
4:47 left in the third quarter. Still plenty of game left. I felt like last week Sunday Night Football like blazed by. We were like done with the game by this time. It felt like.
Yeah.
This game we're still cruising through this third quarter.
Handoff.
Doesn't get
DJ
much.
TJ couldn't punch it out. Hayward brings him down.
He tried. Joe Coyle's +2.5 to me means a better chance to play the point spread over the money line. +1.5.
Is that Elliott getting carted off? That's a horrible sign.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the cart and he's he can't put weight on that leg.
That is not good. That is no.
Is he really that good?
God, no.
Is he that good?
I don't think Deshaun Elliott's that special.
If TJ Watt was in that, like maybe
and it's arguably one of the least important positions on defense.
Yeah.
I mean, TJ Watt, you should probably have that reaction for.
Yeah. No, TJ Watt's reaction is a whole lot worse.
He's crying on the string.
TJ Watt, you crash out.
Part of the reaction was also because Elliott had the whole he had the ski mask all the way down so no one could see him. It looked like Elliott was crying, like he knew his season was over.
Is Ramsey washed? I think Ramsey might be.
Oh, I think he might be.
Not
to
as
the
washed
point
as
that
Darius
he's
Slay.
maybe he's like an average corner now, but he's not anywhere near elite.
No, Darius Slay is the one that's washed.
Sure, but where's Ramsey on this? I don't know. Maybe what coverage they were playing.
Yeah,
but he
but
wasn't
Ramsey
close
also
to
plays
it.
safety now for the Steelers. So with
Hand
Elliott, he's
off.
probably playing more safety.
Past midfield gets third down coming up, 6 yards here.
Second down, Chris.
Second down coming up.
After a first down, you get a second down.
Yes.
I didn't even know what down it was. That was a total guess. Canada relief. So
You
Chris,
guessed
why
poorly.
isn't Bonix throwing to Mims? He was spreading it around. He was getting his boy Troy Franklin in the mix today. He was trying to mix it up a little bit. Hottie, I lost all my bets today, so got
Yeah, this was a bad week for bets. Like I checked the super contest earlier.
It was tough.
So many people got wrecked.
I'm not doing well this week, but I didn't like
But-
my bets this week, to be honest.
Yeah. And gets the first down there. I don't know why we're playing off. Like in the second quarter, we're playing a lot of press man, which is what we're good at. And what do you know? We were good.
Time to get into soft coverage because there's no way they can come back down 5 in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Make them run clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's like,
Packers helmets. The Packers helmets are nice.
They-
Give them that.
Yeah. Love the
I mean,
whiteouts.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm not usually not a fan of whiteouts, but like with the team synonymous with snow, I can respect it.
Oh, I like the whiteouts.
Love under pressure, dumps
the
it.
commies will get you, Patri.
Tackle there by
Chiefs will
Ramsey.
continue to get all the
Again.
calls.
What's up, Evil? That's whenever I hear the Patrique, I know we get graced by Evil's presence. Welcome in, Evil. Thank you for the 100 bits. Nick, what's going
I
on?
just ignored it this one. I appreciate the base, but I ignore. Once I hear Patrique, I'm like, all right,
Patrique.
I'm out. I'm not paying attention. I'm not falling for
Second
the
down
bait.
and 8 here.
Ignore?
Clearly, this is not field goal range though, because it's struggling today. Jacobs gets run down by TJ Watt again. Can't leave him free like that.
Steelers can't
You just
stop
can't.
the Steelers can't stop the Packers. About to be 20-19. Pack probably going for 2. Says Nick. Can TJ get a sack?
Not this year.
Nope.
Better luck next year.
Garrett, who's it?
3rd and 7.
Miles,
Yeah,
Miles Garrett getting all the sacks. He had 5 today in a losing
and he was-
effort.
And
5
he got
sacks in the
ben- he got
32-19.
he got benched and was furious.
Yeah, he had 5 sacks and he was still crashing out.
It's like that's not bad.
Here comes the blitz. Love
Oh,
going deep.
oh no! It's just a
Flag is down.
disaster all around. This
Flag is down though.
What? I think the flag is on Pittsburgh.
oh my
Yeah, I don't have
goodness!
the volume on, so I can't tell.
I don't have volume either.
These plays are in slow mo too.
I had to
They really are.
I had to reset, so I'm a little ahead. but I'll
Holding
wait.
on the defense. Yep. Shit.
Like these throws that Jordan Love's throwing up, that one broken play earlier, he lobs
And
it,
this
and it's
one-
in the air
this
for like
one-
2 minutes.
This guy's never played 500 in his life. Make up like how bad are you?
It's just
Defensive
Yeah.
players at times just can't read the flat of a ball. That's why they play defense.
Exactly. Yeah, that was Juan Thornhill and Brandon Eccles on.
like
It was Juan Thornhill, old friend alert for you, Scott.
300 dead or
Juan
alive.
Thornhill?
Yeah,
Yeah.
number 22.
Oh yeah, I remember
6,
one.
5. Do they run a play? Nope.
They had.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they did. Yep. And you get pushing to about the 3. End of the third quarter.
Second and goal from the 3 for the Packers, down 5. Feels like they have a good opportunity to take the lead here, but not by more than 3.5, Chris.
Yeah.
Which is important.
It's important.
Well, yeah, the good thing is, the most they can do is go up by 3. Exactly.
Captain, I'll save you guys time on this week's recaps. Just say there was football played today.
That's
Yeah,
what
I think we're gonna.
then we might
I think we're
do
gonna
that.
blow through the recaps.
We're
Like,
gonna get
I don't
you
even
guys
wanna
to
talk about the
bed
game
early tonight. We're gonna get you.
What an awful. This might have been the worst NFL week I can remember in a long time.
Yeah, I remember like 2 weeks ago was bad.
Scott,
This is worse.
I was over at Scotty's house this afternoon. We had a little birthday thing, right, for Lando, and we were just chilling.
Yep.
And we were weirdly enough, we weren't really watching Red Zone. There was a lot going on. And every time I look back at Red Zone, it was just like, is there anything good happening?
I feel like I missed nothing. It was my son's birthday party, so I wasn't watching a lot, but I missed nothing.
Yeah, it was a little bit of
You
a
missed the Jets. You missed Justin
was-
Fields taking inspiration from his owner.
man.
Yeah, his post game was interesting. I don't know if you guys heard it, but he divulged a lot, which good for him.
Yeah.
That I think he said something along the lines of like he was literally
In his
Crying on the
closet,
floor.
like
crying on the floor this week, which good for you for divulging, I guess. And that's super sad, but like I bet that happens, or maybe not that specifically, but something like that happens to more professional athletes than we can ever imagine. Like the pressure that you're under to produce, and when you don't, like that's I'm sure that's a lot.
what percentage do you think deal with that? Like that kind of a, like if you were to take just a wild guess of like players going into their houses and just like breaking down.
Chris Jones is definitely
I mean,
up
I
there.
feel
I think
like-
you can agree, Scotty.
Who was the crazy dude in
Chris Jones is an emotional person. I don't know if he gets emotional about that, but he's emotional in general. Yeah,
who was the crazy dude in Las Vegas? Was it Chandler?
I think it's
Chandler
way
Jones.
higher. I think it's way higher. than
Chandler
people
Jones.
think. I think it's like
Yeah, probably.
15%.
Yeah,
at
it's definitely
least.
it's definitely a very emotional.
It could be
quote.
1 in 5. It could be 20%. 1 in 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
crazy. But
I mean,
yeah,
it's
I
definitely
would
the case.
I would prefer that over someone that plays like shit and then just doesn't care. You
Yeah.
know,
here we go. Second and
Handoff.
goal.
Probably
felt like a hold there that was not.
And that
Called
is a
Touchdown.
touchdown.
probably was a hold, but the
And-
refs haven't called much offensive holding today.
And all of a sudden, this Pittsburgh plus 3.5 is feeling like it's slipping through our fingers because the Steelers defense has been an abomination over the course of this last 10 minutes of football. It's been
Really
bad.
good.
Yeah.
Because the Packers haven't done anything crazy outside of Jordan Love just throwing it into the air and
Yeah.
hoping his player
getting-
comes down with it.
Yeah, it's like if we could stop just the yeet balls, we'll be fine.
Speaking of Chris Jones, Scott, is there any type of new update on Josh Simmons? Oh, there's a guy out there, by the way, Steelers. Yeah, I mean, there was kind of an update with Josh Simmons. It sounds like he'll be back in a couple weeks. Still don't know what the family related or whatever it is issue is, but he will be back in a couple weeks.
Yeah, he's officially been ruled out this week.
Yeah, he's not playing this week. He probably won't play next week, and then the Chiefs the following week have their bye. So my expectation is he will be back after the bye week. But as far as what is going on, nobody knows. Nobody, well, at least nobody that I know knows, or they haven't told me, which is rude.
Very
Speaking
rude.
of rude, the Steelers defense is being rude
Yes.
in like a way that I don't prefer.
Yeah.
Not it's
Well, unfortunately, we have a coaching staff that doesn't exactly like logic.
Well, the refs also getting Packers heavy this half. Let's not do that, Nicholas. I've already talked about it. I'm sick of the ref slander. The refs suck. Move on. Stop blaming everything on the refs. I can't do it anymore. I have so much fatigue with ref complaining. I'm over it.
it's just it happens in every
They're bad. They're bad. Fine. But they're not fixing games. There's no like
Yeah, by the
conspiracy. There's no conspiracy. Awful return.
Yep.
Awful
The blocking there was terrible from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot there, but
Yeah. Man who gains vote did not have a good chance to gain well.
Scott, you're a Chiefs fan. Of course, you don't want to mention the refs. Just go to the Discord and look at the actual stats on calls. But no one wants to see that because they're emotional. They're emotional. You guys don't get that your emotion is involved with the Chiefs, and that's why you think.
Scotty, Scotty, we're watching
happening.
the Steelers and the Packers.
Well, they're bringing it up, not me.
Yeah, you're getting rage baited.
You're getting
Because
great.
it's so easy to trick you into getting angry because you're soft like that.
My sister lost all her bets today. Didn't make any money to buy more Labubus. What's the Labub? Are those like the toy of the year? Is that a Labubu thing? Is that a
no
Play fake,
Mhm.
Rogers.
Rogers gets
Speaking of
sacked and
sacked,
just gets
That
Speaking of
looked.
boo.
It looked like the offensive line wasn't on the same page.
it
That
looked
looked like Jets Rogers right there.
gosh.
Actually, I mean, honestly, it looked like at least
What?
the offensive tackles both just stood there like, "Oh shit, the snap happened."
I mean, he pumped twice.
Loss of 11 on that sack.
yeah, that's not
Taking
good.
a bad return to a bad first
You
play.
might as well just punt now.
Just- what's the last team that punted on second down? Just like maybe just do it now.
They don't have a lot of big playability unless he just throws it out to DK and hopes he makes it.
I mean,
play.
yeah, DK down the seam is probably the best shot.
Oh no, he's gonna fumble. Oh my gosh, he was so close to getting stripped from behind by Micah.
They
Oh,
were chasing.
I will try and not commentate as quick.
Hang on, I just hopefully I'm back to where I should be. I don't know. I mean, you were on the same page, and then I just fell behind again.
Well, I had refreshed because mine froze.
Oh, okay.
The NBA says
I
NFL
refreshed my
games
list.
not rigged at all. What's up, guys? Did the Falcons fire Raheem yet? Like LSU
No.
did with the people are asking for the entire offensive coaching staff in Atlanta. I mean, you had what Cousins coming in.
Yeah.
Cousins was in that. It was
Underneath-
Nowhere.
nope.
Picks up,
To John New. That's the
picks
we give up and we're just
about
gonna punt.
six or seven, and you gotta hope for some sort of personal foul, but they're
Yeah.
not calling it. So punting time for the Steelers, and now we're officially in trouble.
Now we're
Yes.
now we're looking at
Now we're in a dark place.
we get the
The
truth.
Steelers offense is folded. Their defense is selling. Or I should have my son on here. He'd be like, they're selling, and the offense for the Packers is goated, and all these. He has all these terms.
Oh, and by the way, 6-7.
Yeah,
And
6-7.
all right, here's the punt for the Steelers. Let's see if they get a good one
The
here.
29.
Did it feel like he
These are-
caught it and just stood there for like? I thought it was a fair catch because he didn't move. Oh! Now we got.
Oh,
flags.
now we got flags.
Now we got.
Pushing and
Flags.
shoving there.
Oh, refs go down.
Man, we got some heat. It's getting spicy.
Looks like 20. Looks like 20 threw a little hit there.
I have no
Gotta wonder
idea.
if
This will probably just be like offsetting, is my guess.
Because
But
the
I have no
NFL
idea.
doesn't like doing offsetting penalties for this anymore. They're just put all the blame on one team.
I don't know.
That's
who
what they've been
started
doing
it
a
here.
lot lately.
Who started it?
Yeah. Let's see here. Little wedge block there. Took him down. So
And
Sperron was
that's-
probably upset.
I mean, that's too much.
Personal foul on. Looks like they called it on Pittsburgh.
It was on Herbig.
Oh, Herbig for coming in late.
Yeah.
Yeah, pushing all.
But he was
yeah.
protecting his
What about,
dude.
what about number 20 who just kind of came in and tried to do karate on the dude?
You didn't want offsetting penalties, Rex, so you asked for this.
I didn't say I wanted offsetting penalty. I didn't say what I said. So that's what the NFL's probably going to do because they don't want it.
Okay, well, we got a little spicy here. We'll see if that fires up the Steelers to salvage this 3.5 that we're sweating right now. So we'll see what happens here.
I have a question. Do only some streamers on Twitch get to stream this game live and others don't?
No one should.
No
get to
one.
stream this
I don't
live.
think on
Is
Twitch right now anyone has
No.
privilege to stream it live.
Yeah, we don't even have that privilege on playback.
I mean, they on Thursday nights there's the ability
They have
they
a partnership.
they have
because
a-
they have an Amazon.
correct. So Thursday
I mean,
they
they're
do,
owned by Amazon, so yes, but not any other game.
but streamers
Also,
don't have the ability. No.
So apparently the Steelers are already playing Renegade in the building, already trying to get the defense fired up.
McDuggets, how was that on Pittsburgh? It was 2 people on 1. To be fair, 2 people on 1 is not illegal. It felt like it was a little much from the Green Bay 2, and that's why Pittsburgh got involved. But
Yeah.
they catch the second act,
Yeah. They caught the second act, they didn't catch the third act.
third act. Yeah, by that time, people have left the show.
Yeah.
No one's staying for a third act.
Rodgers only 146 yards passing, 16 for 25, 1 touchdown in this one so far.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I need something to get through this game.
Yeah. Also speaking of
What are
which,
you
on
getting,
the
Scotty? What are you getting?
I think I might just
Rip a shot of something?
Everclear.
yeah.
Can I join you?
Rip a shot.
Can
I
I
don't want
do a
beer.
code yellow
Sounds
as well? Well, not
killing.
code yellow, but
Okay,
I'll
sure.
join
This
you.
is my show now.
Okay.
All right, this is my show. Welcome to the Steelers Lab. I'm your host, Rick. This team sucks. Mike Tomlin needs to get fired ASAP. But it's not going to happen because mediocrity is the standard here. We are back here in Pittsburgh. Packers have great field position after that penalty on Nick Herbig. All the fans getting up for the Renegade. High modern tradition here in Pittsburgh. Fourth quarter of a one-score game. Got blaring through the stadium. I get the fans involved because this defense has issues. First and 10 from Pittsburgh's 45. That's Christian Watson going in motion. Love under center. Hands it off, and there was nobody on the right side. Unfortunately, the Renegade can't make the play calling good as nobody was there to contain Emmanuel Wilson. 15 yards easily in the first down. Everyone bid hard on that counter. Now it's just an easy run.
All right. What do we got here? We got
First and 10 now at the 30-yard line. Tucker Kraft back in the game, goes in motion.
when NFL Sunday drives us to drink.
Pass out. Who was that failed at tackling? Patrick Queen. Come on, man. You're from the Ravens. Now they want a penalty on Watt, which they're not going to get. Second down here, about 8. Second 7 officially. Wilson stays in the game.
Let's see here.
They are in field goal range, but maybe not because McManus sucks today.
They're already in field goal range?
Yeah.
What is
First and
going
10
on?
here at the 26. I was going to say the second 7 to 26. Pass out, caught, and he gets brought down to 24 by Peyton Wilson. At least someone knows how to tackle on this team.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, Scott, so they start after the penalty. Oh, now that's an injured But it looks like it's Zach Tom, the right tackle, who's on the ground.
Tucker Kraft, by the way, alive and
in.
well, doing
Yep.
great, better than ever.
So let's see what happened to Tom.
There are many streamers right now streaming this game.
Oh, Darius
Not
Slay.
live.
He's- they're incorrect. Never mind. Doesn't matter the usage of there.
What happened with Darius Slay? What?
He made a tackle.
No, it's Peyton Wilson.
No, it was not. On second down?
I saw 41, unless Slay was hidden in there.
On second down?
I think so.
The second down play? No, that was Darius Slay.
Maybe you're thinking of the first down play. I don't know.
I think you must be thinking of the first because the second
I
was
don't know.
100% Darius Slay.
It's 23. Okay. 3rd and 4 here, anyways. New right tackle in.
3rd and 4. Where am I? Why? Well, oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my gosh. Mine went all the way back. Hold on.
Oh no, yeah, you're behind.
I
34 here from the 24.
I just watched a tackle from Darius Slay from the first quarter.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I was like,
So
wait.
I'm not
know how
going
that
into.
happened.
I was about to say. I'm pretty sure I saw 41. Love back
Oh my
underneath,
goodness.
caught first down on the slant to Tucker
Big
Kraft.
play,
And
and
he gets
that
the
is
touchdown.
unbelievable.
I'm not evil. I'm not rewatching this game. I don't even want to watch it, to be honest. Live. They got a touchdown?
Yep. It was an easy slant, which again everyone forgot how to tackle.
This-
They just kind of ran alongside him.
Wreck, your boys. I come out of my relapse wreck for this fucking game. I come out of relapse for this. I bet on the Steelers 3.5 because it's a sure thing, wreck. And here we are. They go up 1 here with the extra point. They go up an extra
go up
point.
10.
They go up 10
Not one.
with 10:57 left. Wreck.
Look at Chuck. Yeah, how is Chuck Clark getting outran by a tight end? You're a safety.
It's Tomlin's
How-
fault. It's Tomlin's fault. It's all Tomlin's fault, Wreck.
I mean, Tomlin does suck at play calling. What the fuck are we doing here?
How about the fact that Little Caesars offers
Repeat
a
after
nice
me,
pizza
Chris.
and some
Hi,
of those
my
pepperoni
name is
cuts?
Chris, and I have
Or
a
no, no,
Pittsburgh
no, no.
Steelers
I
problem.
do have a Pittsburgh Steelers problem. Yeah.
Mm.
can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris, the Steelers were up 16-7.5. All was good in the world. And what a dumpster fire of a second half thus far.
Yeah. So another little note about Tomlin: he doesn't adjust, and he's going up against a half decent coach that understands the concept of utilizing halftime.
Thank you for the bits, Joe. Oh my gosh. This is like this is my
Also, the Renegade has not worked in such a long time. The Renegade is just like a novelty thing now.
Host Chris, stop getting on the Steelers. Wreck Chris, why would you recommend this bet?
Chris, why would you recommend this?
thank you for the
Because
bits,
it's a spot
STG.
that I recommended it because this is a spot that hits most of the time. I would say this is something that hits 9 out of 10 times.
Until you watch it live and you see this terrible defense giving up just
We are
Big play.
so getting dog. I swear to God, if we end up winning in Indianapolis by some miracle.
current spread on this game. If should I double down? Should I go crazy and just freaking just crash out and go
No.
7 plus 7.5 on the Steelers and just to double
Chris,
down?
I want a chance
maybe a
to
couple
still win our
bucks.
Steelers bet. Stay off the Steelers. Leave it
It's
alone.
always Tomlin's fault. If you double down, I'll unfollow.
I'm aggravated.
I'll
Now,
put down all of
now I
that.
need that. Now I want to say
No.
I need to calm down.
Captain Urban back into this fun.
Oh my gosh, man.
Don't you
JT,
dare bet on the Steelers right
we're
now. How
true
dare
fan-
you, Chris?
Fans watching such bad football.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I have a gambling problem. Oh, for a good time, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
If you use code
Loaded.
SteelersD, you can get 30% profit boost on the rest of this game and cash in.
Watching this half, I'm only mad that I didn't bet more on the Colts next week against the Steelers.
Yeah.
I think I only threw like 150 or 200 on. I should have done $1,000.
Yeah, we were so
GoFundMe for Chris.
game.
You
We
have
are so game
38
dog
yards.
walk next week.
38 yards this half. I mean, come on. Come on. And I think DK has like one play that was about 30.
My name is Chris and I have a Steelers betting problem and it turns me into a massive train wreck. Can we
Literally.
get the number for
And up
Pittsburgh?
for 4 yards.
Gambling Anonymous.
We need to get me some help. This is why this is the reason I stayed off of it for a year and a half. Chat. This is
Listen. Let's not panic though. We're a touchdown away from covering. Okay?
All right. I need to take
We're
a deep breath.
touchdown away.
Take a deep
There's
breath.
no reason to believe the Steelers can score a touchdown right now.
But
But they do somehow. We're back.
So you're
I am
telling
waiting
me
to-
there's a chance.
little toss play here, Warren. Again, little
This-
human bowling ball game close to the market
mean-
here.
I don't know how to feel about two run plays like that to start off the drive.
Yeah, I'd feel better about the run plays if we had the extra O line and flag coming in late though.
Got the voice of reason.
I'm always the voice of reason.
It looks like
What are
flag
you
is in
talking
the
about?
offensive backfield.
Just 8 minutes after the play call.
Yes. Oh, is it gonna be unnecessary?
It's rigged. It's rigged.
DK, what the hell is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
DK, what the hell?
It's Tomlin's fault. He didn't
DK,
teach them discipline.
What
I mean, that's a penalty. That's a
the?
penalty every time.
We traded away Pickens because you were better. You can't be doing that
He-
shit.
to be clear, I don't know that he's better, and he's a lot more
Is-
expensive right
Is
now.
it a Steelers thing?
If Scott is the voice of reason, the world is in disarray.
It's
Well,
Also,
boy,
McDougall,
spoiler alert.
It's
the,
true.
the world is in disarray. So
McDougall says he did the channel points redemption. Say something nice about the Steelers.
it's hard to do right
I'll
now.
let-
It's hard
I'll
to
let you
do.
keep
I
Go
like
for
the
it.
yellow. I like the yellow helmets.
I
All right, Chris, your turn. Oh, Roger's back. You can't check it down here, and you can't.
You can take a sack though. 6-7. 6-7.
Do I still need to say something nice about the Steelers?
The Steelers stink.
It's-
I mean, I didn't watch the first half, but this has been an awful half.
I mean, if you watch
football.
the first half and second half are two completely different things.
Don't you love inheriting DK Metcalf's temper tantrum wreck?
Inherit it. 30.
We got rid of Pickens' temper tantrum.
You know what? Maybe it's a Steelers thing. Maybe wide receivers just go to Pittsburgh and there's something in the stadium there that just maybe it's
to be honest, I haven't heard anything about Pickens on or off the field this year. Just saying. I know he's crazy, but I don't think he knows he's in a contract year, so he's behaving
on his
But,
best
you know,
behavior. Oh my
Nothing's
god.
It's the
happened.
river water. DK was infamous for killing Seattle Giants because he had temper tantrums. Which I like. He was supposed to be more mature than Pickens. Still, like, oh yeah, he's older. He's got mature. Like he understands how to control his emotions a little more. And
It's
he
not-
picks the worst possible time to shove his finger in somebody's helmet.
You can still be more mature than Pickens and still do what he just did. I mean, that's a low bar. That's like my 9-year-old might be more mature than George Pickens.
Yeah,
Just so
Rashawn
stupid.
Gary in Twitter. Yeah, he's doing the 6-7. He's doing the 6-7. Yes, that's the celebration.
6-7. Rex, do you know what 6-7 is, or are you just confused right now?
I've seen the meme, and
Well, no one knows what
And
it
then-
means, but you've at
yeah,
least
yeah.
seen it referenced.
Yes, unfortunately.
My son loves it.
That was one of those things. Like, honestly, I just heard the first time. It's like I already want this meme to die. It's not even a meme. This is stupid.
But guess what? They'll just find something else stupid. Wreck. It's never ending.
One good thing about 6-7 is that it will take a little longer for today's kids to realize what 69 is.
Yeah, they're not interested in 69. Don't care. Don't care about that. Although they're adding other numbers. There's 6-7. There's 4-1. I've heard now 4-1.
Is this 7-Eleven another one too?
Why?
7-11. I don't know, right?
Well,
Nobody
7-Eleven
No
knows.
actually
one
a
knows. No one knows, but it's
And the
provocative.
other one I've been hearing is 8-6.
I haven't
Some
heard
ungodly
8-6,
reason.
but
CJ Swag and Steve J Swag both back in the chat.
so much swag in the chat.
A lot of swag in the chat. Says 6-7. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Matt Daddy?
Gets
How
the
we doing,
people
Matty?
Going. It's provocative.
It's the people
Look,
going.
8 wins might be enough to win the AFC North. It might be a race to 8.
I'm telling
Might be a
you,
race to 7.
the Ravens are surefire favorites to win the division right now. I haven't even looked at the odds.
What the fuck were
Also-
the Bears doing today? Could you not
The
just
Bears-
bury the Ravens today?
I know.
Bears? No, I mean,
Okay.
come on, Caleb.
Love
Williams.
on the center. Play fake.
Big throw down
Going
field,
deep,
and there's
wide
nobody
open.
there to like. This secondary for the Steelers is
Why do
Trash.
we have Patrick Queen
It's-
on a wide receiver again?
ass. Who's the defensive coordinator, Rec?
It's Tara Lawson, but he's a yes man from Mike Tomlin.
So fire his ass. Fire his
Why
ass.
Tara Lawson is going to do jack shit.
We need.
This is how I get Chris on the fire Tomlin train.
I'm on the Fire Tomlin train ever since I made this bet on 3.5. Oh, there we go. All right,
Hey,
all right.
Can a player make a play? Can a player make a play?
Also, side note, the Steelers have not had a turnover since before the bye week.
And you're playing like shit.
National
still.
Tight Ends Day, yet they show Kyle Pitts with 9 receptions for 59 yards. With-
nine catches. I don't know. ATL lab.
Is
Don't-
that-
Hey,
Come on, man.
Progress is,
Uh,
he's quitting on the Chris quitting on the
Dude,
Falcons. He's quitting on the
Bijan-
Steelers.
Bijan did nothing today.
Bijan was a ghost.
Second
ATL
and 10
lab.
here at the 28.
Bijan in a
Love
PPR league goes for
Well, you know,
freaking 5.8 points today in a
We gotta-
PPR league. How's
Yeah.
that even possible?
We get a pick, a
Thank
fumble.
goodness my son had James Cook.
ATL Lab was the shits today.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Out on the ATL
Chris
lab right
quit.
now.
The ATL lab is officially.
Until-
So what lab?
Until-
what
no.
lab are you now?
Well, I quit ATL lab
It's not the
until
pit
probably
lab.
like two weeks from now, and then I'll be back on. It's
not the
okay.
pit lab. Is it the den lab?
Yeah,
lab?
it's.
nice.
You know, I don't know. I don't even know at this point.
Why? 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 How do you lose that guy? He's got
It's-
the largest head on the field. That helmet's huge.
Also, that's your old friend Scotty as well.
What's that?
That was your old friend as
Juan
well.
Thornhill?
Yes.
Yeah. Where is he going there? Trying to.
There's
undercut it,
nobody
but,
in the
like,
flat. What?
He's trying to undercut the route for a pick six, but like that is. The quarterbacks aren't stupid. Well, some are.
Mike
but-
Tomlin thinks the quarterbacks are stupid because he is.
you know what? Maybe that was what he was told to do in reference to like they need a pick six here.
Yeah.
Like obviously a touchdown and the game's over. 3, it's probably over. 0, it's probably over.
But Scott, are you understanding why I don't like Tomlin yet?
But,
are
like-
you trying to get it?
I've always told you Like, I'm not like it's fine to move on from Tomlin, but he's not the worst coach in the league. But like,
Yeah, he's not the worst coach in the league, but he's not good.
Where are your players? Where's TJ Watt? Is he playing?
Is TJ Watt on the field? Where is he?
Where are your players? At some point, your players got
Well,
to make plays.
there was TJ Watt there at least.
That was Herbig.
That was Herbig? Okay.
No,
I
You don't even know what
see the
number TJ Watt is.
No, I couldn't actually see the number.
That was just racist.
But yeah, I'm not, that was,
gonna get
no,
it.
that was
Oh,
Jack
white guy
Sawyer.
rushing. I saw a white guy rushing. I don't know. It must be TJ Watt.
I saw Jack Sawyer, I swear.
0 sacks. Love is 29 of 35. That's
I
unacceptable.
would say part of the problem with Tomlin is that he coaches like splash plays. His whole thing is splash play. Splash play doesn't actually teach like fundamentals and like basic shit.
Where are
It's a
you
different-
going? Patrick Queen. That could have been a pick if you're just, where are you going?
No. At least we got
It might have been hard to pick off, but at the same time, where are you going?
yeah.
Where are you going?
But
Okay, field goal. There's still
hopefully McAnus misses.
we still have some hope here. Weirdly enough, Drake
Not
May is
really. Not really.
Drake May is
Also,
football
Matthew
Jesus.
Gordon was wide open underneath.
We don't really have.
When
hope.
you pull your
we
Penix
need
out
2
for
touchdowns,
Cousins,
and
it
they
never goes
scored
well.
1.
True. That's
All game.
true, Joe. It's true.
Field goal
It's
is
also
good, and it's 32-19.
it's also
Let me
a
see
trap.
if this is at least close to score.
It's a trap.
We close to score Dami at all? Not really.
Nope.
I don't know why I have a joke that I heard along with Joe Quills is that I wanted to say, but it's not appropriate. So I'm not going to say it.
Get us get us canceled.
Well, yeah.
You know.
It's probably, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, he put that in the Discord.
Steve J. Scott is actually tolerable today with no Chiefs hat. They play tomorrow,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. They play tomorrow, and I feel like I'm purposely wearing Chiefs stuff less on stream because I feel like people hate the Chiefs. So, like, me wearing Chiefs stuff, don't invite new people in. You know?
You're probably right. First time in a while you've been right, but
I'm right all the time, except for this week on my bets, which have been a struggle.
yeah, mine have been too. What's funny, like I know you had the Minnesota bet. I almost took that, and then right before stream on Wednesday, I swapped it out.
I wanted to pull it because once I heard Joe Alt was playing, which I had no idea, he was healthy. I was
And then
like,
what's really
that's not-
Yeah, I ended up swapping to the Bears, which still failed, just not as hard. But yeah, I'm about to be 0 for 4 as well.
tough
Am
week.
I
mean,
before I'm trying to remember. I know I had.
Let me see.
Well, I have the Chiefs tomorrow, so
yeah, you're 0
You
for 3.
had
I think you had Dallas as well.
I had. I'm 0 for 3.
Yeah,
well, pending this game, but likely, very likely 0 for 3.
Yeah, let's see. Do we have a new leader? We should. Yep. Chairman got a singular win, so he's now in the lead.
But
And then it's
winning
you, and then
percentage,
it's me
I'm
and
still-
Hauser.
I'm winning percentage. I'm still ahead, so that's what matters.
Yeah, it
most.
doesn't. Yeah, let's see. Hauser actually went 3 for 4 today. Only got the Bears wrong.
I didn't feel good about this week when I was making my picks.
There was
To
some-
be honest.
Benny-
I didn't like
the
this week.
games were not.
Benny's 2-1.
And I should have just trusted the games that made no sense. Like I said, like Houston made no sense. I was like, I should have bet that. There was one other game that made no sense that I should have bet that I can't remember right now. But the ones that don't make sense, it's the ones you gotta bet, you know?
Yep. But yeah, what's fun? Yeah, Hauser and I think it's Cuban Benny are the only ones that are above 500 on the week. Yeah. James McKay went
Joe,
0
that's
for
an-
3, about to go 0 for 4 with the Steelers. I went.
Monday Night Football. Eagles have a bye then that
He's
Monday
safe
night
with the
game.
23.
Then Lions.
Yeah, I'm not making an excuse for this team, but which I know look, I'm not making an excuse. It's just the field here is actually trash.
both
field-
both
the
teams are
accuracy-
playing on it.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, it's not an excuse.
Well, it
I
seems
don't-
like you bringing it up sounds like an excuse.
But I'm just bringing it up because the dude slipped on the field. But yeah, the field has been it was unplayable against the Browns a couple weeks ago. They dug it up, and then they had a college game here yesterday that ruined everything. Incomplete there, juggled.
Rodgers
Like
steps
Fryer
up in the
Can
pocket.
Rodgers just fucking throw the ball?
He steps up into the pocket
I don't even care
into
if you throw a
pressure.
pick.
Like,
I hate him.
And also, just so y'all know, since I'm a writer, I'm gonna have to bail after this game ends so I can go write a
sure.
bunch of angry stories.
That's fine. Your team bailed. Oh, and that's it.
Yep, can't confirm.
That's game. Your team bailed a long time ago, so
Can't confirm.
And just like that.
Kenneth Gainwell. Was that Gainwell?
No, I don't know. It might have been.
Yeah, it was Gainwell.
Yeah. Gainwell did not gain well there. What the hell are you doing, Kenny?
Well, I mean, one of the worst halves of football I've seen from a team in a long time.
I'm a Steelers fan. This doesn't even crack the top 10 of worst halves I've seen.
Wow.
I came out of sobriety for this.
Rick gonna throw
I don't know
a
what to
temper
tell you.
tantrum
You've been
like
outscored
DK once
25
he's
to
offline.
3 this half.
Yes. Yeah,
And
that
it's
should
about
tell
to be
you.
more.
That should tell
Thank you,
everything
SDG, for the
you
100.
need to know.
I'm gonna look up after this half the worst outscoring halves of the Steelers franchise. And I don't know if they put up a touchdown right here. This might be the most. They haven't ever been outscored by 30 plus and a half.
Toss play here.
Nobody's interested in tackling.
Yep. Well, at very least, I should be making some good money this week on angry articles.
Is that? Do you get more clicks on losses than wins?
Most of the time, yes. There's exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, yes. I should be making good money this week.
What's
Well,
crazy is like
congratulations.
Yeah.
the Packers didn't look particularly good for the first half of this game, and then
They the second quarter, up until that final drive before the end of the half, the Steelers outscored the Packers in the second quarter something like 160 to 8. It was the second quarter was all Steelers, it was pure domination.
Now the
And then-
Packers aren't even trying to score right now, but they will.
They will because the Steelers, how do you? I mean, you can try to blame the players all you want, but how do you watch this atrocious Steelers defense and say, "Yeah, Tomlin's not a problem at all. He's a great coach."
Where
How?
Where is Porter Jr.?
Joey
Where's
Porter,
he at?
I mean, he's actually been one of the best players in this game for the defense.
I haven't even seen him.
Wait, the
Maybe
whole
that's
thing-
what you want. Maybe that's what you want from a corner.
Yeah, that's what you want for because Joey Porter, he's not a splash play guy. He's play press coverage and bully the shit out of the opposing wide receiver. Like if Joey Porter's not, the ball's not going his way, he's doing his job. I mean, yeah, he's probably been the best defensive player for Pittsburgh tonight.
TJ Watt's been. What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, it's very simple for the Steelers. If you can get TJ Watt out of the game, you win. Because this scheming is not good enough. It's so over-reliant on TJ Watt specifically getting to the quarterback.
It's
It's never changed and never will change. Steelers taking some desperation timeouts here now.
Yep. Good news is they only have the Colts and Chargers the next 2 weeks. So.
Oh, by the way, the Chargers is Sunday Night Football, so we're going to be back here 2
Fuck
weeks.
me.
I'd rather not
I have to watch this team again.
in 2 weeks.
No, thank you. Is it too late to flex that? When does flexing
actually
start?
2 weeks.
I mean, I think flexing does it can be flexed this week. I think it's up until this Wednesday. It can be.
I
flexed
actually
out.
think that week. Oh no, the Chiefs are on a bye. I think. I was gonna say the Chiefs Colts could get flexed.
Here, I'm going to look at the schedule for that. The upcoming games for that week.
Any game.
As there's is that YA? Yep, that's YA Black, the 5th-round rookie, making his presence known. So it's week 10. What other games do we have that could be flexed? Maybe Patriots Buccaneers could be flexed. Maybe no, not Jaguars Texans. Rams 49ers and Lions Commanders. Actually, no, not the Commanders. So it's going to either be
If they
if
flex
it's flexed
it,
out.
but
It's either
you
it's
have
probably
to
gonna be
flex it.
Buccaneers,
Probably.
Patriots.
I don't know how many days out you have to flex it though. I feel
I
like
think-
it's gotta happen
I think it's up until this Wednesday that they can flex
10
it.
days out or so.
Baby.
Thanks, keep close.
I
Keep
would like them to
close.
flex out
Thank
a
you
bit.
for the 33 months,
Yeah.
my man. What's going on?
You do have Aaron Rodgers against Justin Herbert. I mean, like
No.
if they're flexing it out,
Aaron
it's going to
Rodgers.
be Patriots.
Aaron Rodgers
Buccaneers.
isn't good. Justin Herbert is a far superior quarterback right now than Aaron Rodgers.
Agreed. Yeah. I mean, I guess you have Patriots Buccaneers because you have 2 MVP candidates with Jake May and Baker Mayfield. Imagine saying that at the beginning of the season.
Well, they're not real candidates. We already know who's winning MVP
That
this year.
motherfucker back there is not real.
But I mean, they're in the mix, but they're not going to win it.
Yeah.
We already know who's going to win it, Rex. Say it out loud. Who's winning MVP this year?
Jake May.
But like, all right, now be serious.
Jonathan Taylor.
It's a running back's not winning MVP. Let's be serious, people.
I mean, Josh Allen.
Drake
could
May
go
is
back and
him.
win.
The New England Patriots don't play real teams, by the way. I listen. Drake May is a good quarterback. They don't play real teams. Are we supposed to be excited that they blew out the Titans today or whoever they? who
Gainwell
did
gets
they
it
beat?
to the 30.
I forget who they didn't play the Titans. That was the Colts. But who did they
Yeah,
play
they-
today? Somebody shit.
I forgot who they played.
It was someone real bad. The
The
Panthers.
Browns.
Or
They played the Browns.
Yeah,
They
the
played
Browns.
Cleveland. Yeah, they're
Who-
irrelevant.
The Browns even know they don't like their new quarterback. Dylan Gabriel is not a starting quarterback in
Yeah.
the
Well,
CFL,
Garrett keeps-
much less the NFL.
All right.
Thank you, Mike. Mike.
Mike,
Okay, so now this is
is that a
Uh,
thing still?
welcome. And who's your team and where you're from? Like to get to know you a little bit better. Josh Allen or
Aside
Baker
Calvin
Mayfield?
Austin.
Keep close says.
For MVP,
yes.
Josh Allen. They won because James Cook ran for 216 yards today. Josh Allen didn't even do anything today. They had 19 pass attempts. Josh Allen. Listen, Josh Allen to me is the second best quarterback in the league, but he's done nothing
Quick out to
to
Roman
be
Wilson because
in the
reasons.
MVP discussion this year. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Drake May might be in the discussion because they have maybe the worst schedule I've ever seen. Like the Patriots are gonna go. Let's say they go like 13-4, and they're not gonna be a real threat.
Yeah.
Their
I mean, they go-
schedule is so bad.
If they do go 13-4, Jake May is going to get a bunch of MVP votes.
Sure, and then they'll lose in the first round, the first game they play in the playoffs.
Unless
Mark
they
it-
play the Steelers.
Mark it down now. Well, the Steelers won't be in the playoffs.
Updated
I mean,
odds
they might
as
be
of
on
right
just for the
now.
I hope the Steelers are.
Updated odds for the MVP are Patrick Mahomes at plus 150, Josh Allen at plus 350, Drake May at plus 450, and then a distant Matt Stafford gets to the rest of.
Scotty, you asked what Joey Porter Jr. is. He's currently getting his ankle taped up.
Sounds like there's a clear favorite in the MVP odds, Chris.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's.
It sounds like nobody asked Scotty.
He brought it up.
We're only
the Patriots are
talking-
back. No. Listen. I think the Patriots are heading in the right direction. The Patriots are nowhere near a threat to compete for a Super Bowl right now.
Yeah, they do need
Nowhere
actual
near.
wide receivers.
They are playing garbage teams every week. They lost the fucking Raiders. And then when we beat the Raiders 31-0, everyone's just like, well, you just beat the Raiders. Fuck off.
Well, Well, this whole season's dumb. I was gonna say other words, but I'd get the stream banned for that.
Let's see. We got
35 here. Rogers going deep down the seam.
nope.
Incomplete. That was great coverage by the linebacker on Jonnu Smith. And
I like
of course, you have to go for it if you're Pittsburgh. I know it's over, but you still gotta go for it.
Oh, I mean, they're gonna go for it. I mean,
Is there no one more open than that? I mean, that was a good throw. But is there no one with more separation than that?
Yeah,
He does love some seam routes
yeah.
at times.
And he also loves his tight ends, just like Arthur Smith does. Where's Big Darnell Washington?
All right, throw it short. No. Okay. No.
Caught by Metcalf for the first down to about the 39.
Tick, 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 tick. Come on, Pittsburgh. You know what's wrong with these helmets and the jerseys? They don't even match. The color doesn't actually match.
it's not even the same
Yeah, I was gonna
tone.
say that. I didn't. Yeah, not the same type of
No.
yellow.
No, it's not even the same yellow.
Yeah.
They can't even
Rogers
get that shit
underneath.
right.
That's just terrible.
Fryermuth.
Why are we throwing underneath down 16?
But hey, guys, the Steelers are going to win at least 9 games. Mike Tomlin's going to get his above 500 record, and everything's going to be right in the world. We swear.
Are we sure they're going to win 9 games this year?
The Steelers are going to bullshit their way tonight. I'd rather them not, but they're going to bullshit
I don't
their way
think-
because Tomlin made a deal with the devil.
Nope.
I've heard they already won Rodgers back.
Yep, that is a true statement.
That is a
I-
sad statement.
I've written about that as well. They definitely won Rodgers back.
That's a sad statement.
Mike football.
Well,
Pittsburgh is
Mike
trash.
Tomlin is scared of young players.
Mike, another Mike. Mike. What's up? How we doing, Mike? Who's your team of where
Aaron,
you're from?
throw the fucking ball downfield. Thank
Does,
you.
And it's caught by Roman Wilson. Oh, he dropped it.
He didn't drop it. It got knocked out. But, didn't he have it first?
He had it, and there was 2 feet. Well,
And the Steelers can't challenge it because they're out of timeouts. I was saying Mike Tomlin's trash at challenging anyways. So.
oh my
me see
god.
Let's see here.
That
1,
is a
2,
touchdown.
3.
That
That's
is a touchdown.
He had 3 feet.
Catch
is
the
a
ball.
down.
1, 2.
Get in the earpiece.
That I mean,
of the
yeah,
refs.
that's a touch. You have
That's
to
a
call that a
touch.
Yeah,
touchdown.
look.
He's got
1,
that for 3,
2,
almost 4. He's got
3,
it for 4 or 5 steps before it gets knocked
That's a
out.
catch. That's the first career touchdown catch for Roman Wilson. Give it to him. We're not getting much in this game, so just give Roman Wilson what he deserves.
They called it a touch.
Touchdown.
Guess what?
Thank God.
Thank
Chairman's gonna get upset because that was New York. That was New York getting
Actually,
involved.
Chairman's gonna be happy because Roman Wilson's
no.
a Michigan boy.
No, that was New York getting
Nope.
involved in a play
That-
they're
that
not
is-
allowed to get
That's
involved with.
different.
It's crazy.
They're
That's
not
different.
allowed to do that. That is conspiracy theory. They're not allowed to get involved with an incomplete versus complete pass. This is the biggest scandal I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, we.
Scotty is so salty.
By the way,
Oh,
guy.
going
Hey,
for the extra point?
Listen, I think Chairman's a really smart
Hang
guy.
on. Are
And
we
he
going
has
for
a
the
lot of
extra
good
point
points.
here?
He's so unhinged. No, you're going for 2.
I look like
he's
you're laying
fine.
up at the 15. I swear to God.
8 yards from DK. Call me whistle. Welcome in. By the way, Mike, Cowboys fan from Dallas. Welcome in. Ravens fan, Jared. But guys, we got a bunch of people in the chat. Hit that follow button. It's great to have all of you guys here. Welcome in.
Let's go.
Empty set here for the Steelers.
Let's go, people. Let's
surprised they're not
go.
going with the jumbo formation. You have Big Darnell in.
After the game, we're breaking down all the
They
games of
throw it
the.
to Big Darnell. That's a pass interference,
They
and
did
there's the
call the
flag.
flag.
There we
They did
go.
call the flag.
Okay. Let's keep.
I don't love that play. No.
Yeah.
I don't love that play, but Rex, shut up and let Scott speak. Thank you. SCG. I've been saying that for years.
We've been saying it for how long have we done this show? 4
Yeah,
years.
because that is very obviously PI.
Grabbing him.
100% PI.
But no, just go with the at least go with the jumbo set. Get Spencer Anderson there right next to Washington. I don't care if it's a pass or run from there. Just get big 74 and big number 80.
Yeah.
They do have extra offensive line.
They're gonna throw the ball here.
They're going back to Darnell.
They might
They
hand it
go
off.
to Washington again. Nope, rolling right. Flat route, and it's caught for the 2 by Jonnu.
It
No,
does
he dropped
drop.
it! God!
But then drop. But New York might get involved again.
The
I
salt
think
net
this one
rises.
was dropped. I think this was dropped. It was in his hands.
This.
I do think this one was
Say-
incomplete, unlike the touchdown.
Let's see
see.
how. Let's see how
Oh,
this
yeah,
looks.
He never had possession.
He never
Oh, he did-
fully. He had it
yeah.
for a brief moment, but not long enough.
Yeah, it was only 1
Nope.
foot. You can't.
Not long enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 10-point game.
What the hell did we trade you for? What did we trade for you for?
Can we get a pick 6 on this next drive? I mean, they're going to run the ball. It's 2 minutes? What? Do we hit the 2-minute warning?
Yeah,
Where are we
207.
at? 2
It's 207.
207, no
They should do an
timeouts.
onside kick, even though it's not going to work.
Hey, Rogers is really good at Hail Marys. Maybe we'll still cover with a Hail Mary.
Maybe we'll come with a Hail Mary. At least Roman Wilson got his first career. Because Laura victories mean so much to Pittsburgh, so they're going to celebrate Roman Wilson's first career touchdown.
Josh Allen shouldn't be in the MVP race. They haven't beaten anyone this year. It's true, JT. I think Josh Allen's phenomenal, but they haven't
onside
beaten
kick
anybody, and they haven't. He didn't even do anything today.
Yeah. Also, should we have
For like
I still think we should have the
160
onside-
yards today.
So I think we should replace the onside kick with like a 4th and 15, 4th and 20 play.
I mean, that's always
I don't
been
think
that's
that
been
would work
passed
out.
around. I know that's been like an
You guys-
idea.
It's funny that people want that without
Yep, easy.
realizing
That was easy.
the team that benefits the most is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Put it in the chat, Rex.
So I'm surprised-
would you
I'm
like to
surprised
see a
people
4th
want
and
it.
15, 4th and 15 versus onside kick? What do people want to see? Because
Well, yeah, the onside kick is. Also, I love how Scott says that. Like, when Scott says that, like the
We're
Chiefs are
not
gonna
usually
use that every
behind.
week.
We're not usually behind, so that's something. But who's better on 4th and 15 than Mahomes in the league? No one. And you
Any
can't
team
say
going up
otherwise.
against the Steelers.
true.
Then why are they having to go for 4th and 15? They should be ahead already. If they're going against the Steelers.
All right. Well,
Honestly, if I'm Love, I don't. If I was the Packers, I'd consider passing
fumble,
it there.
fumble here. Get a fumble.
No.
Jeremy Nathan, when Lamar comes back, the league is cooked. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Mike Football. Dak took a back seat to the
I'm gonna just
MVP.
leave that alone. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike. Cowboys game, a little rough for you.
Dak didn't have a great game, and I think the coaching staff was fireable for the Cowboys on both sides of the ball today.
No, Scott, it's all the players' fault. Why would you blame the coaches?
The players were not good. You always blame the coaches. Look, every sport, every game, you blame the coaches. So don't do this, Rec. I don't always blame the coaches. The Cowboys coaching staff has no idea what their team is. They're punting on like 4th and 2 when they haven't stopped anybody in a year and a half on defense. Go for the fucking first down.
That sounds like something Tomlin would do. That's something he does regularly.
And then on defense, it's like 3rd and 11, and they have a linebacker playing 13 yards off, and Ingram just runs a straight line, turns around, and gets an easy first down. I'm like, what are we like? Who's coaching this team? And why are you coaching? Are you actually coaching? I think the Cowboys. The Cowboys have no clue what to do. I know who it's Eberflus. They should be wildly aggressive on defense because you're not stopping anyone by not being aggressive. So you might as well go boom or bust. Hope for a big play, hope for something, but just sitting back, the Cowboys defense is the worst in the NFL. And then their offense,
it's bad
wasn't
at
clicking
Dallas.
on all cylinders today. The offense is good, but the run game wasn't there today. Credit Denver for that. And then they just didn't go for it on 4th and shorts. And I'm like, you are not
good at
moving. You can't stop Denver's offense, which is bizarre to say out loud. But that's how bad you are defensively. Go for it. But they didn't. They're like, nah. No,
I mean,
let's
I
just
think
punt.
there were some teams this week that was like, hey, worst defense in the NFL. Mike says Cowboys worst defense. Falcons are like, hold my beer. I mean, there's like a lot of teams that are like, hold my beer this week and this over the course of this season. There's been some bad defenses in the NFL this year.
The Cowboys, I do think at least. I mean, the Bengals and Ravens have been bad. And Cowboys, those are clearly the top 3 worst defenses in the league through 8 weeks. But recently, like
Game over.
the rate, yeah,
That's
that's
game.
over. Yeah, it's over.
First down run that
First
will
down
close it
Packers,
out.
That will do it. 35-25 final. They'll kneel it one more time, but that is
All she wrote.
And the Steelers are
team is such
they
a
feel
joke.
they feel done. They feel done already.
I mean, you look at that division, and it's just like no one.
I mean, I can't believe the Bengals lost today, but then I can't believe the Bears couldn't get it done against, Ravens team that coming off a bye, I guess, but like Tyler Huntley, really?
Tyler
You can't
Huntley.
get it done there.
Pittsburgh's odds dropping in the division as we speak. Baltimore all of a sudden minus 105. They were already favorites, but they're the
Can you
odds
imagine
are.
being? I mean, it's wild being 2-5 and being the favorites in a division.
It's crazy to me.
We should just punt on the AFC North. Get rid of them this year. Get rid of them.
I'm down with that. This
Ship it, man. It's a rough go in the AFC North.
But honestly, Scotty, obviously you're not gonna say it, but where would you rank Mike Tomlin in head coaches currently?
Currently,
Yeah.
he's probably somewhere.
Probably middle of the pack.
I was gonna say 15 to 20, somewhere
Yeah.
in that range.
Yeah, that's where I have him each year, and that's not good enough.
Middle of the
That is
pack.
not at all. And here's the other thing. You want to know why I blame him over the players? Players get scapegoated every single year, but nothing changes. Like, for example, Minka Fitzpatrick last year got scapegoated because he didn't make enough splash plays. Guess what? We can't make splash plays, and we trade away our only defender that's actually good at zone coverage.
Here's the issue that you're just ignoring. In the NFL today, you need at least an above average quarterback, and you haven't had an above average quarterback in 7-8 years.
And the part you're ignoring is that has nothing to do with why the defense has been so bad. The highest paid defense in football
So
is
you have
playing like a
gone
mid-tier
hold
squad.
on. You've been
maybe below
above
average.
you've been above 500 every year with a bottom tier quarterback the last 7 or 8 years. That feels like the defense is doing okay. They were shit tonight. They might suck this year.
Yeah,
you
they've
might
been,
not win
they've
enough
been
games
shit.
this year.
They've been shit this whole year.
I mean, you want them to be shit. You want them to be
Yeah.
shit. You need them to be shit, right?
Except they invested everything in this defense.
They went all
Yeah.
in the offseason, and they weren't desperate in trying to get all of these big names on these contracts to try to shore up things for Aaron Rodgers to get something going. And they have nothing. It's an old team. We talked about it going into the season. Like, this is an old team that it's
and
just.
this is all guys that Mike Tomlin wanted. Tomlin was desperate for Aaron Rodgers. He wanted Minka gone. He wanted Jalen Ramsey in.
Guys,
This whole thing has Tomlin's fingerprints all over it, and we are still
I don't-
just the same mid-ass team as
I
we've
don't
been.
think you had a good option at quarterback, so I don't blame him there. I don't love the trade right now at all for Minka for
for Jalen Ramsey and
Jalen.
Johnny Smith.
no.
Yeah.
I don't think that
Again, and
makes
you know what's
sense
going
at
to
all.
happen after? You know what's going to happen after this year? More guys are going to get scapegoated. Jalen Ramsey's going to get scapegoated. Tara Lawson's going to get scapegoated. The DC. Patrick Queen might get scapegoated. There's all these guys are going to get scapegoated. But Mike Tomlin's going to be the same. We're probably going to promote Jerry Alexander because he's a loyal yes man. And we're going to be talking about the same damn shit next year and the year after that until Tomlin is gone.
Tiakola. Can we move on from this game? We can.
Uh,
I'm going to do a code yellow real
yeah,
quick.
we'll
and then
do a code
move
yellow.
on
Let's
to-
close this
I
out.
am going to go ahead and sign off because I've got work to do now. I've got money to make with angry articles.
Okay, there you go. Rec is out of here.
I'll see y'all.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Rec. Have a good night. There you go. Juice Spot. Packers are doing good. Packers, they turned it on in the end of this game. They did well. In the end of this game, they did what they had to do. How is he still in the NFL, Huntley? Yeah, who knows? Who knows why he's still in the NFL? But hey, he was playing this weekend, so there's that. Bye, Rec. I'm out later. Everyone needs some sleep after the brutal day of football. This was a weird day of football, wasn't it? Wasn't it like the games weren't exactly like super thrilling or exciting? There was like a hey. Guys, if you guys are just joining us here for the first time ever, welcome in. It's good to have you. Hit that follow button just like Juice Spot did, just like Mike Football did, just like all of you guys are joining us here on a Sunday night for Sunday Night Football. It's great to have you guys. We are here every Wednesday and Sunday. We talk a little bit of NBA once in a while as well on Thursdays, but we will be getting into Week 9 coming this Wednesday. So make sure you guys, we're going to preview all the games. We're going to talk some fantasy football. We're going to do a little bit of some around the sports world news. You know, we'll do a little bit of everything, but we are a great one-stop shop for you if you want to come and check some sports content, especially NFL. So welcome in, everybody. You guys don't do the Shaq shimmy on all the follows like before. We do all the Shaq shimmies, man. All the Shaq shimmies. Do you think the Ravens will hit the playoffs this year? They're the favorite to win that division right now, Brendan. They're the favorite to win that division. Right now, they're minus 105. They were favorites at one win. They were favorites before the bye week, which is crazy to me in the AFC North. That's what it tells you about this AFC North, which is wild. Skilla, now that we're 8 weeks in, Colts for real or still overlooked? I think the Colts are a competitive team. Yeah, I think they're for real. They've proved it. They have the right game plan. When you have Jonathan Taylor just literally running over everybody, and that's the engine of that team. As long as he's healthy, you got some Daniel Jones. I mean, they're good. They're good. I mean, Chiefs are turning it on a little bit. They got their offense going a little bit. So there's something there. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, they got something rolling. Tay, what's going on? What a day! Absolutely, it's been a weird day in the NFL. I was saying the morning games weren't super thrilling. Outside of like the highlight game was the Jets winning their first game of the season on a comeback, which was incredible. But the Jets winning was like one of the most exciting games of the first part of the day, and it was like, all right, well, I guess that's the kind of day it's going to be. So yeah, it was a weird day in the NFL, but we're still cruising through. We're going to talk about a lot of those games here in a second. Did Rodgers and Love exchange jerseys? I didn't see if they did or not. I don't know. I didn't see.
Rodgers doesn't.
I don't think he
seemed like a guy that exchanges jerseys, at least at this point.
Rodgers is the kind of guy you ask him and you're just like terrified of what he's going to say to you. You're just like, does he even want to talk to me?
I think it's more likely they would do that off the field.
Yeah.
To be honest.
SDG for me, it was the 49ers losing. Yeah, that was that Houston.
I knew that was going to happen. That line made no sense. It was so obvious, but I was scared to bet it because Houston's so bad offensively.
Jaron, has Baker fell back to the earth? I mean, I think Baker's just in a situation where he's losing dudes all over his offense, and it's like consistency wise, you know, he's got different lineup every week. It seems like who's out there.
I think Baker was getting slightly overrated. Baker's fun, right? Like, he's played well, don't get me wrong, but like there's a lot of tape that not so good Baker and good tape with Baker. And this is who he is. Like, I think he's progressed phenomenally and he's a top 10 quarterback in the league, no doubt. But like, people trying to make him the best quarterback in the league, I think is kind of crazy.
All right, we're gonna get into the week 8 games, and I got to change my graphic here. But y'all have a great night. Thank you, Juice Spot, for coming in and joining us here for the evening. Appreciate you being here. Great to have you. We had a big crew in tonight. So, guys, again, hit that follow button if you're new to the channel. Love to have you here, especially coming Wednesday when we have all of these games that we're going to be previewing coming up. So, can't wait to have you guys as a part of that. All right, so we're going to recap all of the Week 8 games. Scotty, Bills and Panthers. I'll let you start out while I fix this graphic here. And then we will get going here on Week 8 in the NFL and all of our takeaways.
Yeah, this was let James cook, as somebody put in the chat.
Let him cook.
As I said, everyone's like, Josh Allen's the MVP, one of the front runners. I'm like, it's weird that they have their best game when they take the ball out of Josh Allen's hands. I'm not. Again, Josh Allen's great. He had 19 passing attempts in this game,
which is low. It feels like,
yeah, and they didn't need it, obviously, but like they put up 40, and some of that was like the Panthers. Andy Dalton was starting. It was ugly from their vantage point, but like James Cook, 216 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. He was the star of the show today. Absolutely dominated on the ground, and that's what moving forward Buffalo should be. Like, they are their offensive line's great at run blocking. Teams play the pass, but like when they hand it off to Cook, and he got 19 carries for 216. It's not even a lot of carries. That's crazy. Crazy. When they give the ball to Cook and he's getting yardage, that's when they're at their best. I still hate that Buffalo, and maybe they're saving him. Don't put him in on passing situations because he's their best pass catcher too. They put in like Ray Davis or whatever his name is on passing situations, but maybe they're trying to save him for the playoffs. But Bills take care of business as they need to do. Off a bye, get to 5-2, coming off 2 losses, so they get a win. They did what they had to do. They dominated the game, mostly through the ground game. So people saying now they have a bye no, they don't have a bye. They play the Chiefs next week. Forgot.
There it is. That'll be a solid one.
They got KC coming to town next week, which will be a fascinating matchup. And if I had to bet right now, I would bet. I don't even know what the over/under is, but I would bet the over.
Let's take a look at the look ahead here real quick because we have some of those games. Do you have a guess on what the over is going to look like for that game?
I would guess it's around 50.
51.5.
Okay.
Take the over, you're saying?
I would take the over on 51.5.
Okay. Over on 51.5. You heard it here first. Buffalo Bills hosting. That's a 1.5 point spread. Kansas City visiting Buffalo.
Who's KC favored?
KC is favored on the road in Buffalo for that game coming up next week. Afternoon game. So that'll be fascinating. I take the over on 51.5 too. High scoring affair. Yeah, I agree.
There we go. SCG, we agree. Look at us.
I mean, look at us. I mean, should we lock that in as our best bet of the week already? Because I like that too. I love the over in the 51.5.
I already have Indy -2.5 against Pittsburgh, but I'll take that one too. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be. What if we just did all the same bets next week? We just go all in on some of these. By the way, the Indy Pittsburgh line just got dropped. Indy -3 to open up in this one, and I like Indy -3 all day.
I will say with the Bills are a good team. They'll be in the mix, no doubt, but they haven't beat anybody yet. They beat the Ravens, which they probably should have lost. They should have lost that game. The Ravens outplayed them, and they came back late. Derrick Henry fumble and all the mess. The Ravens outplayed them that game. They beat the Jets, Dolphins, Saints, and Panthers with Andy fucking Dalton. So they haven't beaten anybody. That's not to say they're not a good team, but they haven't beaten anybody. Outside the Ravens, which, again, are 2-5, though. So I know some of those are without Lamar, but some of those were with Lamar. But they have, let me see. They have Chiefs, Dolphins, Bucks, Texans, Steelers the next 4 weeks. 3 of those 5 on the road. 3 of those 4, I can't count. On the road. So they get 2 of those 4 on the road. I can't even read, Chris.
It's a challenge tonight, you know?
2 are at home. The same amount as on the road. But we'll learn more about Buffalo next week for sure.
By the way, the juice is going -115 on both those, -3 on the Indianapolis Colts, and then the over. So the juice is flowing.
I have 2.5. I already have it. I already
have
bet it, Chris.
You bet it. I mean, I like that even higher than I'll take that up even higher. So, real quick, going into some of these other items for this game. I mean, we're gonna cruise through a lot of these, I think. But James Cook became the 4th player in the NFL history with 215 plus rushing yards, 2 plus rushing touchdowns in a game on fewer than 20 carries. The only other 3 players to do so was Bobby Mitchell, Bo Jackson, and Derrick Henry in 2018. So there you go.
Shout out Bobby Mitchell.
Shout out. Where's Bobby?
Don't even know who that is.
Bobby.
Don't even know who that is.
Bobby Mitchell.
Literally don't know who that is.
No one knows, but it's provocative. Indy will have a few more players. What's that? Indy will have a few more players back next week as well. One has been out since week 1. Yeah, so it's going to be a fascinating one. Bills, after 2-game losing streak in each of the last 4 or 5 years, go on a tear the rest of the season like a combined 20-2 after the losing streak, says Sargent. Okay. Well, we'll see if
they very well could. The Bills are going to be in the mix, like I said. We know the Bills are going to be in the mix. My concern with the Bills is not on offense; it's the defense.
Yeah,
I don't think the Bills' defense is very good.
Yeah, I think the Bills. I mean, that's kind of where you feel like they can be susceptible to some issues. Let's go to the next game. We got the Ravens and the Bears. A Bears team who, you feel like, all right, you come into this game, you find out Lamar's not playing in this game. Tyler Huntley comes in, stepping in for Jackson, and I don't know if you can say saves the Ravens season, because, they were already still favorites to win this division, even with 1 win, but they're working their way back. They get the win here, 30-16 against the Bears team that just, it feels like a struggle with Caleb Williams. He had some weird things happen, 2 intentional grounding calls in the first half that cost them a little bit. You had just not great play from the Bears in this one. Ravens.
I've never bet on the Bears in like the last 4 seasons. I don't know what. Usually you're going to get shitty, but I don't know what to get. And this was an opportunity for them to really make a push and be 5-2.
Yeah.
And they dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Literally.
They literally couldn't get anything going. Bears scored touchdowns on 6 of their first 7 red zone possessions in the first 3 games of the season. In their past 4 games, the Bears are only 5 for 16 in the red zone. They're just not good. They just get worse and worse.
This game was tight, and then Caleb threw an awful interception that set the Ravens up to go up. It was 16-13 in the 4th.
Scott,
and then
do you have a team that you bet on a lot that isn't the Chiefs?
I don't necessarily have a team I bet on a lot. I look at lines. There's not like a team that I focus on. I just look at the lines.
Last year you got in a lot of trouble with Carolina.
I don't actually bet the Chiefs a lot, to be honest. I'm a Chiefs fan, but I don't necessarily bet them a lot, and I'm nervous about tomorrow. Actually, Washington, I know they're without Jaden Daniels, but I didn't think Debo was going to be back. Debo's back. Terry McLaurin, I thought was going to be back, and he will be back. So, like, they at least have some weapons on the outside coming back, but we'll see tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Hey, Magic Mushroom. Magic Mushroom, thank you for the follow. Who's your team and where you're from? Like to get to know you a little bit. Apologies for the first long message. Learned that Green Bay Packers will be merged with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in NFL 2K27 to save on licensing fees. The new team will be called Tampax. Hey,
Hey.
there you go.
I was before the punchline. I was like, "Well, there is no NFL 2K." But got it.
Got it. They can only last one period, and they have no second string. Hey,
So many jokes in there.
there we go. Thank you for the message. Again, who's your team and where are you from? Yeah. So the Ravens still favorites to win this division. But the Bears, I feel like the Bears are just in a spot where they just
Bears won't make the playoffs, in my opinion. The NFC has a lot of really good teams, no great teams, but a lot of really good teams.
I mean,
and the Bears are not there.
Bears 4-3 right now, sitting behind 5-2 and 5-1. Detroit Lions and the Packers, 5-1-1 Packers, I should clarify. Yeah, so I feel like this division last year was super competitive. Minnesota was in that mix. Minnesota's fallen off. They can't figure out anything, especially that Thursday night, which was, we'll get to that here in a little bit. So let's keep rolling here. We got the Browns and the Patriots at this next game. So Patriots end up taking advantage of a Browns team, even though Myles Garrett, 5 sacks in this game. You think, oh, Myles Garrett's feasting on this one. Like he's going crazy. And you're like, but that should translate to success. Career high 5 sacks, setting the Browns single game record and becoming just the 20th player to record that many sacks in a game since 1982. He's the first to do so in a losing effort in which his team was defeated by more than 3 points. So again, 32-13. Yeah. That's not great. He was visibly frustrated on the sideline in this one, but Patriots end up getting the win here. Patriots 6-2, improved to 6-2 in the AFC. Cleveland Browns dropped to 2-6. Scotty.
Yeah, I'd be frustrated too because you don't have a real life starting quarterback. Listen, Dylan Gabriel, when they made the pick, and I'm a fan of Oregon. He's not a NFL starting quarterback. I knew that at the time. I'm not saying Shedeur Sanders is either. I think I would like them to start Shedeur just because it'd be fascinating and to watch. But I think Shedeur would struggle just as much. I think Shedeur has better traits, but Shedeur has 0 pocket presence, 0. But Dylan Gabriel sucks. He's just he just doesn't have. He's not an NFL starting QB. He never will be. He won't be. He never will be. Move on, Browns. They're gonna have to draft another guy. They took 2 quarterbacks in this last draft. Neither are gonna work. Shedeur won't either. As a guy that's a fan of CU as well, Shedeur's not gonna work either unless he drastically changes his game. But Drake May is playing great. Drake May is playing like a top 5 QB in the league right now. Granted, it's against bad teams, but he plays bad teams for the rest of the season. So
yeah,
the New England Patriots schedule is literally hilarious. Outside of they play Buffalo again, I gotta look. But
so Atlanta. Oh, they got Atlanta coming up. Atlanta, Tampa Bay, New York Jets, Cincinnati Bengals, New York Giants. Then they got Buffalo, Baltimore, then New York Jets, and Miami Dolphins. And
maybe Baltimore would be good at that point. But man, if you just look at they have the easiest schedule remaining of any team in the NFL. So the Patriots are making the playoffs and might win that division.
It's crazy, man.
I still think the Bills are a better team, but the Patriots might win that division.
We got Magic Mushrooms in the chat here. He was like, I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and I follow the Melbourne Demons.
Love the Demons.
I know. Fuck about all American football. All I know is Roll Tide. Hey, there we go.
Why do you know Roll Tide?
just
from a movie, or
do
you actually like Alabama football?
He sinks some tins out there in Melbourne, and he has.
We always get like an Australian.
We always
chat.
have an Aussie coming in. It's great. It's great to have you guys
They're
from
great.
down under.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have, you have the Demons on one and YouTube TV, and then you have the Roll Tide. You got the Alabama game going. So you have a little bit of both. Why not? Love it. Welcome in. Roll Tide. Tay the Goat says we have to say something nice about Dylan Gabriel. I mean, he's a starting quarterback currently in the NFL. So congratulations. You made it. For now.
I mean, that's an achievement that not
Not too many people.
get to.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
won't be a starting quarterback in the league after this year.
I
don't know why they drafted him. He's not. Because they're the Browns, but I love what Dylan Gabriel was able to do at Oregon last year, but it's not even close to what Bo Nix did the year before. So Bo Nix is a far superior quarterback to Dylan Gabriel.
Drake,
And I'm not a believer.
he's not a believer, not yet. After today, he might be. No, again, not again.
No, he can't. Not against the Cowboys.
Drake May had 200 plus passing yards and 100 plus passer rating in his 7th straight game Sunday, tying Patrick Mahomes for the longest such streak in NFL history by any quarterback 23 or younger. So take that.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Anytime you're in the mix with Patty, it's a good thing.
It's a good day.
Sergeant, he must have achieved Super Bowl 59 championship shirt. Well, you know what he doesn't have? The champion shirts from the 2 years prior when the Chiefs won. I don't know how people take shots at the Chiefs when they made 5 of the last six Super Bowls, but keep doing it. Keep doing it. Your team hasn't made one in forever, probably.
Cowboys and Broncos. Broncos have a nice little winning streak against the Cowboys, and that continued on Sunday with this win here against the Cowboys. Broncos offense has been struggling in a lot of these games, comes up with 44 points in this game. So again, get right spot for the Broncos offense against the Dallas defense that's going to give you everything. Avoided the slow start. They ended up getting out 27-10 halftime lead. RJ Harvey had two rushing touchdowns in the first half. 40-yard burst and a Wildcat sneak from the from another play that they had. Troy Franklin, Bryant also had touchdowns. I mean, everything was kind of clicking offensively for the Denver Broncos. And the Cowboys defense is the worst in football. It's got to be. I mean, they can't really.
They're good at nothing. They have 2 players that might come back in a couple weeks that haven't played all season. Overshawn is their best pass rusher. He practiced this week after an injury last year. He might be back in a couple weeks. They have a corner that hasn't played that looked good in practice, but he's not ready yet either. But even with those 2, the Cowboys defense is so bad. They can't rush the passer. Their secondary is garbage. Like there is no good aspect of the Cowboys defense.
Bad across the board.
None.
It was bad. On the Broncos,
And yet I bet on them like an idiot.
The Broncos did have an issue with their all-star corner Pat Surtain, ruled out with a left shoulder injury before halftime. And then, there's some things you'll have to keep an eye on for that moving forward, because that's part of this defense of the Broncos that has been, keeping them pretty stout over the course of the first few weeks of the season. But it was a good spot for the Denver Broncos to get a win at home. So big win. They improved to 6-2 on the season. The Cowboys 3-4-1. And I almost think the Cowboys just need to start losing some games and just start getting into that mix for some draft pick quality on that
I
one.
agree. That's not their mentality, but I agree.
Yeah. So big win for the Broncos as they move on. I believe, who do they have next? They have the Houston Texans.
Which is going to be fascinating. At Houston, I just looked because I was curious on the spread. Denver's a 1.5 point favorite.
Yep. On the
Right
road. Yep. Over under total 39.5 for that game.
I like Houston, but maybe that's just the hater in me. I don't know.
You also
it could very well could be.
it might be. It might be a little bit of a
I think
bias.
going against Dallas and then facing Houston's defense is night and day. So it'll be interesting.
Dak Prescott was sacked twice in the Cowboys' loss. In 3 games this season where Prescott has taken 2 or more sacks, he has thrown 3 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. In games where Prescott has been sacked 1 or less, he has thrown 13 touchdowns, no interceptions. So you keep him up, and Dak feasts. He gets pressure. You can't block for him. It's going to be a rough go.
I feel like the coaching staff for the Cowboys really let him down. Like, the Broncos were going to win probably regardless, and they were the better team today. But the Cowboys coaching staff literally, and I said this earlier, don't know who they are. You can't punt when you're down, like, I think they were down 10, maybe 13, something like that. And you have like a 4th and 2 at midfield. You can't punt in that situation. You don't stop anybody.
The defense isn't good enough for you to.
You have to go. You have to be aggressive on both sides of the ball, and they're just not. And that didn't help them today. They were going to lose regardless. The Broncos were better, but
yeah,
it's still awful coaching decisions from them.
Speaking of Pat Surtain, number 2, happy 25th anniversary to PlayStation 2. Feels good, man. I didn't know we were going to get a PlayStation 2 shout out, but hey.
5-year. Have you heard, and I only know this because my buddy is all involved. I mean, the Xbox might be dying, Chris.
Xbox is on the way out, huh? It's all
on the way out. It's no longer in Costco's. It's no longer in Targets. They don't even stock it anymore. That's how bad it is for the Xbox right now. If you have an Xbox, no hate, but like
console wars are done.
I mean, it's not close. PlayStation dominates the console industry, but I want Xbox to stay around because I think competition is important to drive the other side to improve, right? Like, you want competition. So I don't want Xbox to die.
Don't die. Don't do it.
Hang in there. And now, today, officially, guess what's coming to PlayStation, Chris? A game. What would you say is the most exclusive game that Xbox has ever had?
The most exclusive Xbox game?
Correct.
Halo?
Coming to PlayStation.
No shot. Is it Halo?
Yep.
Wow.
Bruh.
Yep.
Oh my
Halo
goodness.
is coming to PlayStation now, and that will just
that kills.
Yeah.
Xbox.
It's over.
They're
literally punting on first down.
They're punting on first down. They're doing the Cowboys did today and punting when they should be going for it. That's why I didn't hear that news. That's crazy. Yeah. I'll be all over Halo. I loved some Halo back in the day.
My buddy sent that. Halo's coming to PlayStation.
Wow, you heard it here first. Actually, you didn't. You probably heard it somewhere else, but
some people are.
I'm hearing it for the first time. Yeah, breaking news. We're video game breaking news here too. Who knew? That's crazy. I loved some Halo back in the day. College, I played the shit out of some Halo.
Halo was great.
Yeah.
Halo was great.
All right, let's go to the next one. Dolphins Falcons. I'm out on ATL Lab for at least a week or two. I'm putting them in timeout. They're done, and I just can't look at them the same way after what they did today. Atlanta Falcons absolutely embarrassed themselves. Where the Dolphins just offense explodes out of nowhere randomly to beat the Falcons on the road. Now, Michael Penix Jr. didn't play. Drake London was out. Kirk Cousins started his first game since December, but struggled across the board. He was not able to throw the ball on 10 plus. Anything 10 plus yards downfield was a struggle. Bijan was rough. He coughed up the ball in the red zone. His first lost fumble of the season, and then he didn't get any yardage. They couldn't do anything with Bijan at all. And so the Dolphins come in to Atlanta just when you thought it was over for head coach McDaniel. You think, all right, man, how is this guy still? He's trying to switch things up. He's trying to change up who's playing and how they're trying to put together their lineups and everything else. Well, it somehow worked here. So the Falcons drop this game to the 1-win Dolphins, now 2-6 Dolphins. Atlanta is now 3-4. Got it.
Atlanta's again the most confusing team in the league. I mean, they lost 5 weeks ago, 30-0 to the Panthers, and you're like, we're out. And then what do? They beat the Commanders and Bills the next 2 weeks. And you're like, oh,
okay,
we're back in. And then kind of an ugly loss to the Niners last week on Sunday night, and then Dolphins today. So like, part of me, they're at New England next week. Part of me is like, this is the time to now bet Atlanta. I probably will bet Atlanta, to be honest.
They're plus 5.5 right now.
Yeah, at plus 5.5. I love Atlanta stupidly, but they'll probably win that game outright. I might bet money line on that.
Plus 205.
I'd like it larger than that. I'd like it like 250 at least.
Yeah, it's not quite as juicy as you would like.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never
Yeah, that's how you feel, Hauser. I'm sorry, man. Your boys tonight. Thank you for the 15 bits and I mean, you're in a dark place today. You're in a dark place after that loss. That was I don't know how you watched that game.
I mean, was that worse than the 30-0 loss to the Panthers? Probably equally bad. I don't know.
Maybe.
But yikes. Falcons just from week to week, you have no idea, but they should. Granted, they didn't have Penix today. It was Cousins, and Cousins didn't play well, but like, is Penix a world beater? No. I thought it would be like equal playing field with Cousins, but Cousins must be just so washed.
Oh, he's in a
and they also didn't have Drake London today.
Correct.
But I don't know. I didn't even know Drake London wasn't going to play until like 10 minutes before game time.
Yeah,
I don't even know what his injury is.
It was a last-second scratch. By the way, weird stat here. Dolphins have not allowed a first-quarter touchdown defensively in the past 5 games. You figure the Dolphins have been losing games and they've been looking terrible. Not in the first part of the game, not in the first quarter. They've been actually coming out strong defensively, and then they melt down later. So,
Captain, Miami needs to beat Ravens Thursday night as well. The Ravens are interesting. One, does Lamar play Thursday if he wasn't healthy enough to play today? And 2, they're in trouble with the league. It'll be interesting to see what the league does. The league's not happy with them in their injury designation with Lamar Jackson. They basically forced the hand of them to change it. And with everything that's going on with the NBA,
yeah,
right? Like, the NFL might not be playing around. They'll be like, you can't do that. And they might throw the hammer with like a loss of a draft pick to the Ravens based off of their injury designation. Maybe that's aggressive, but I've heard that thrown out there. We'll see what the NFL does. But like, the Ravens are like stupid for doing it. But if Lamar's not healthy enough after not playing for 4 weeks or whatever on Sunday, is he going to be ready on Thursday? I don't know. Maybe he is. Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, here's the thing. Like, if you had success with Huntley against a bad team, I feel like
Dolphins are hot right now, Chris.
I mean, Dolphins. Who knew? I mean, maybe you roll the dice and you just get Lamar a little bit more healthy. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe. I mean, you're still a favorite to win that division, even given the circumstances. So it's like, all right, well, roll the dice. I mean, right now, given the line at Baltimore on the road -7.5, I would assume that's got a little bit of Lamar baked in. I would assume. I mean, if he was almost, I don't know. We'll see.
I'd lean Dolphins and probably be wrong. But
let's go to Thursday night. We had the Thursday night Vikings Chargers. This one we thought was going to go a different direction. And
I thought it would be close, but
thought it'd be closer than it was. You figure Vikings coming in to this game, and Vikings fans travel well. Chargers dealing with injuries. Vikings defense get after a bad offensive line, well, then all of a sudden you find out that there's some health updates going on with some of the offensive line of the Chargers. And man, did the Chargers look really good on Thursday night after it was all said and done. They ended up getting a 37-10 win in their old retro jerseys for this game. Sorry. There's a little side.
I thought that was me.
No, it was. I was trying to. I'm trying to pull up the recap here, and it's. It always pulls up extra video stuff. Anyways, Chargers end up getting the dub here, and improve on the season to 5-3. Minnesota drops to 3-4. Herbert gets back on track. Justin Jefferson in this one joined Pro Football Hall of Famer Randy Moss and Torrey Holt as the only player with at least 8,000 receiving yards in their first 6 seasons in the NFL history. Jefferson also joined Moss and Chris Carter as the only Vikings with 8,000 or more receiving yards in their careers. So he is obviously doing his thing, but not enough in this one. Joe Alt back in the game for the Chargers, by the way.
That seemed to help a lot, both in the pass and run game. Obviously, they're without Omari and Hampton, but Vidal, or whatever his name is, had 117 yards. And before this, they weren't able to run the ball pretty much at all since Hampton went out. Joe Alt coming back at left tackle, their first-round pick, was massive, it seems like. I wanted to change my bet, but I didn't. With that knowledge, I did not know he was going to be back for this game, so that caught me off guard. Vikings schedule is incredibly tough going forward. You're 3-4. You have JJ McCarthy, who likely has actually been healthy the last 2 weeks, but you haven't played him. Probably for a reason, but at this point, if you're the Vikings, you got to play JJ. I mean, Carson Wentz is not getting it done.
I mean, he was playing with a left shoulder injury, and he looked like he was just getting crushed.
Well, he's right-handed, though, so I don't give a shit about his left shoulder injury.
I mean, he didn't look like he was in a great spot that game.
No, he played like dog shit. And at this point, if you're the Vikings, you're selling, and you have to see what JJ has, whether it's bad this year or not. Like, give him some playing time. He was out all last year. He's still young. I mean, JJ came in the league young, so there's that. But, like, you got to give him playing time. I think this is the end of the Carson Wentz experiment. I don't even know if it's an experiment because we know what Carson Wentz is at this point.
He was a Band-Aid. He's a Band-Aid.
Chargers moving forward, if they get healthy, are going to be a problem. They're going to be a big problem. I think Herbert is arguably a top 5 QB in the league. I think he's really good. So if he has time and he has weapons, he loves Ladd McConkey, who I loved going into the draft. Hate that the Chiefs didn't draft him, but the Chiefs have some weapons, so we'll be all right. Chargers are going to be a problem. Chargers are going to be good moving forward.
Until they Charger in the playoffs or something along those lines, and then they are who we thought they were, and then
very well could happen as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is the best Chargers team Herbert's had.
Yeah. And then the Vikings. Yeah, I think we're selling stock on the Vikings.
And the Vikings are not making the playoffs, guaranteed.
Let's get to the next game here. We got the Eagles and the Giants. That was in the morning slate. Again, the morning slate games weren't exactly super exciting across the board. There wasn't a lot of competitive games, it seemed like. This one kind of got out of hand after a little bit. The big news out of this one, Scadaboo, who is one of their biggest, rah-rah guys that was performing well, and he was just all over the place. He was all over the media, and he was just all over the football field, too. Ends up having a horrific ankle injury. If you don't know, his ankle was facing the opposite direction when it was done with the play. And so not great for the New York Giants. That took a lot of wind out of their sails. And then, Saquon got a little bit better in this one. 65-yard touchdown. His first run of 20-plus yards this season. He was doing some nice things, getting back on track after being kind of invisible for a lot of these games. Dart kind of was reeled in a little bit. But, the big news, Scadaboo is out for the season. And the Giants end up dropping to 2-6. Philadelphia 6-2. Eagles have started the season 6-2 or better for a franchise record 4th straight season and are now 5-0 in Kelly Green uniforms since bringing them back. I guess that's a thing too.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys really want to be angry at officials, you should be furious at the officiating in this game. There was like borderline a 14-point swing in this one, where on a tush push, again, we're talking about the tush push, which is going to be gone after this year because, again, Jalen Hurts reaches it. No forward progress is remotely stopped, and he gets it stripped by, I think it was Thibodeau. Kayvon Thibodeau. I don't know for sure, but it was the D lineman for the Giants. Clear fumble and recovery by the Giants, and they called forward progress, even though no whistle had been blown at that point. Insane. And then on a 70-yard touchdown pass the Giants had, they called offensive pass interference, which was, you can literally on that play find a clip of the DB for the Eagles grabbing the jersey of the Giants player, Wan'Dale Robinson. Like, insane offensive pass interference call. So if you really want to be mad about refs, the Eagles have got the best calls in the league this year. If you really want to be mad about that. Just saying. Eagles revenge game, obviously, a couple weeks ago, lost in embarrassing fashion against the Giants. Scadaboo, whatever his name is, going out on also what Giants fans feel like was a hip drop tackle that wasn't called. But I'm confused on what a hip drop, and they never call it. They got a rule to call hip drops, and they just never call it. So that's a weird one, but hate to see that from a guy that's like been a sensation, very popular, very fun to watch. He got a receiving touchdown for their first touchdown of the game before going out with that injury. But Joe Coles, Eagles don't get every call. They got a very favorable whistle, and Joe Coles, just again, enjoy the tush push because this is the end. This is the last year.
This is
last year of it. The refs can't call it, so it'll be the coaches will get rid of it because the refs and GMs will get rid of it because because the refs don't know how to call it. There was also an egregious offsides on the Giants where it was a clear false start, but they called offside. Whatever. Giants finally got Saquon going. You talked about his first carry of the game went for 65 and a touchdown. He did get injured later on in this game, so we'll monitor that. A groin injury that I don't know how serious that is, but he did leave the game. But Eagles took care of business. I mean, once it felt like this was a close game, and once Scadaboo got injured, the Giants were deflated a little bit and kind of left it all out there. But Eagles took care of business. Got to 5-2, 6-2, 6-2,
6-2,
and doing their thing. I still think the passing game was literally Hurts completed 15 passes with 4 touchdowns, so that's good, I guess. 15 and 20. The passing game was good. They didn't have to rely on a lot because they were ahead. So Eagles are going to be a threat, obviously, moving forward. It feels like they're getting a little better every week. But that injury kind of took the wind out of this game, unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like Jackson Dart still had a couple throws in this game where I was like, damn, all right.
Jackson Dart's going to be good.
He's going to be, I think he's going to be in a good spot moving forward.
Who's he throwing to?
He's not throwing to much of anybody, but he's making something happen.
you imagine he didn't even get to play with Malik Neighbors?
Let's throw those two together next season. Giants fans, you might have a little bit of just got to build around that core, and I think you'll be in a good spot.
The NFC East is about to be really, really good.
Yeah, NFC East, it's going to be must see next season and beyond.
Yeah.
Let's get to a crazy one. This game saved the morning slate of excitement because, and we're talking about a 3-5 now Cincinnati Bengals and a 1-7 Jets. I said 1-7 Jets because they got the win here in this game. Scotty, this game, I was keeping an eye on, all the games, and there was like a bunch that, were, going on throughout the morning. And we were like, man, these are kind of some lame games happening. I mean, Cincinnati went up 10-0. They led at 24-13 at half. And you're thinking, all right, Cincinnati puts up another touchdown in the third quarter, wins that quarter as well. And then you have a 23-point explosion in the fourth quarter with Justin Fields going crazy, along with Breece Hall. Breece Hall, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. He also threw for a touchdown on a trick play that ended up getting some traction as well. Cincinnati's defense just melted away against this New York Jets offense, and Jets get their first win of the season. Crazy. By the way, Joe Flacco, he had a 1-yard run. Joe Flacco became the 7th player over the age of 40. That's right, I said over the age of 40. To score a touchdown, joining Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Doug Flutie, Warren Moon, Jerry Rice, Vinny Testaverde. Flacco also became the oldest player to score a touchdown in Bengals history, surpassing Terrell Owens. But all in a losing effort. Sorry, Joe. You lost to a winless Jets team.
Yeah, and they were in control. Again, I don't know how many eyeballs were on this, but it was the only close game, literally, of the day almost. I mean, the NFL was awful today. It's not any bad matchups, but there were just not close games outside of this one, which, again, the team that won got their first win. So is it meaningful in the long scheme? No. But congrats. I like we talked about, Justin Fields getting emotional in his post game.
Yeah.
Earlier on, where he was crying
in his closet.
And we talked about that's probably way more common than people realize. It'll be interesting. Breece Hall had a great game. He's been on the trade block potentially. Is he going somewhere? We'll see. Because the trade deadline's within the next 10 days, I believe. So all the trades will be made. We'll see if Breece Hall gets moved or not. But congrats to Justin Fields, who wasn't even going to start this week. He was going to get replaced by Tyrod Taylor, and then Tyrod Taylor got hurt during practice.
Crazy.
So they had to go back to Justin Fields. He gets a win. Joe Flacco's probably at a bar by himself, enjoying himself.
Which, by the way, can I throw something out there, guys? I connected with this a little bit. I saw this quote where Joe Flacco was like, there was a split screen of Joe Flacco getting interviewed of hey, I used to not like to go places by myself, but now I'm older and, it's kind of nice and relaxing going to a bar and having a drink or having dinner by myself. And then they had Jamar Chase and they were like, would you go to a bar by yourself or go to and grab dinner by yourself? He's like, nah, why would I do that? I could do that at home if I wanted to. I would never eat by myself. And I'm thinking to myself, am I old, Scotty? Because I like going to the bar by myself and having some wings and a beer and sitting there watching some sports. I'm like, it's a thing.
It's not old. It's the difference of having kids versus not.
There you go. That's probably it. I mean,
if you have kids, the silence of being in a bar by yourself is wonderful.
It's I don't know.
Even Joe Flacco started. He's like, I used to judge people and feel bad for them. I felt bad for them, but now he's like, I get it. Now he said heaven, which is probably aggressive. Maybe shouldn't have used that word.
Yeah.
Love on your kids a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Yeah, once you have kids, like especially when they're young, like going to a bar and getting dinner by yourself and having a drink all day.
all day.
I used to be terrified. I used to be terrified of going to movies by myself. I'm like, this is so embarrassing. And now I'm like,
It's like the best way to watch a movie.
that's all I want to do is go to a movie by myself. I don't go to many movies. I probably go to like 2 or 3 a year, but like I go by myself to like a matinee at like 11 a.m.
Yeah, it's
because
like,
I have to get the kids later from school.
I mean,
so
chat. Do you guys who in the chat goes to dinner by themselves or goes to a bar by themselves and enjoys it? Like, I'm just curious. I just want to know.
even if you don't have kids, once you get older, it's just who cares? What do you have to like? Go hang out, watch a game, chill, have a good food and drink, and it's all good. But it's even better if you have young children.
I'm gonna put I'm curious. I'm just serious. We're gonna put a poll in the chat.
Everyone agrees. Well, that I've seen in the chat at least.
Yeah, there you go. I put a poll so you could vote on it. Vote. I want to see how many people there's a lot of people that don't go in the chat, but Chris is pushing 60 though. What are we talking about here? Do I need to shave the beard down? I see how it is, Tay.
Wow.
I see how it is. Okay, all right. I see. Shots fired. I mean, I'm not even. Scotty's older than I am.
I'm a man. I'm
True.
40.
True.
Yeah. So, hey, maybe I gotta dye the beard or something. We gotta figure that out. I'm an
Hauser,
operation.
I wouldn't go to dinner by myself, but I'm perfectly fine going to a bar by myself. Do you get dinner when you're
Do you
at
get dinner? I mean, if you get dinner, then it's like you're kind of you're kind of signed up for that.
No, I would never go to a restaurant and get a table by myself. I would always, if I'm by myself, which I'm never, but it wouldn't be a problem for me to do it. But I would go to the bar. You don't sit at a table for one.
True.
You go to the bar.
I think it's more comfortable, especially for me, to go to. If I'm going by myself somewhere, I'm sitting at the bar. Not 100% of the time. I'm always sitting at the bar. Never sitting. Maybe if it's a bar top or one of those like those tall tops, whatever, tables with like there's like 2 chairs at it. Maybe there's a chance, but I'm always prioritizing the bar. Always.
Yeah. I've never once got a table for one.
No.
I'll say that.
Vote. Everyone, 3 votes yes, 1 vote no in the chat. I know Scott is 62.
Correct. I am 62.
Yeah, that's
Cola shouts out, Chris, your birthday's coming up this week.
it is for our show
You're
on Wednesday.
You're only 38. Wait, are you turning? You're turning 39, right? Or are you turning 38?
38.
Ah.
38. Yes. Wednesday will be celebrated with you guys on our show. So that'll be I don't think I've ever celebrated on the show with you guys before, so that'll be a first. Can't wait. Let's go. Damn, Chris is the same age as my little brother. That's like, I mean, put that in perspective. All right, there you go.
That also means you're old.
That also means you're 40. Happy early 45th. Thank you, Tay. Thank you. Appreciate that. So anyways, off on a tangent with old Joe Flacco, but either way, Bengals get the win.
Jets win.
I mean, Jets get the win over the Bengals. Yes.
Yes.
So there you go.
Congrats, Jets.
Congratulations.
Everyone's gonna win a game this year.
You did it. It's little consolation prize there for you.
Although on a sad note, Nick Mangold, I don't know if you heard about him, former center of the Jets for forever, died at 41 today, Chris.
Man, we've been getting a lot of dead NFL like dudes at like young ages. What's been going on?
He had like a kidney disease of some kind, I guess.
Man,
that took him out, which 41 sucks. That's
crazy. A lot of NFL play. I mean, what have we announced? Like 2 or 3 players so far since the season starts, like former players. crazy. So rip.
And this was like due to an illness. Some are like accidental deaths or whatever, but like to die from a disease at 41,
Sucks.
not fair.
Sucks.
Not fair at all.
Thank you, Brendan. Appreciate that love. Yeah, 41 way too young. Totally. Super sad. But let's get to the next one. San Francisco and Houston. This one, we kind of a weird game. Scotty, you kind of, regretted not taking this one. Houston gets the win 26-15 at home against San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco drops to 5-3. Houston improves to 3-4 in this one. And despite, being slowed down, Christian McCaffrey became the fifth player with 5,000 rushing yards, 5,000 receiving yards in his career, joining Hall of Famers Marshall Faulk, Lenny Moore, Marcus Allen, and Tiki Barber. But yeah, the Texans get a nice little boost.
Real quick, is Tiki in the hall? Tiki's not in the hall. No shot.
Is he?
No way.
He is not. He is not yet. He is He has been the semifinalist for the class of 24 and 25.
No shot. Tiki makes the hall.
He was recently nominated for the class of 2026. However, he was in.
Not to say he wasn't good, but he's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's been missing. He's been missing the cut recently. But yeah. So Houston without Nico Collins, Texas receiver Xavier Hutchinson, 5 receptions, 69 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Newell, 6 for 53. Jaden Higgins, 4 for 31 and a touchdown. So CJ was spreading it around a little bit this time against the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, CJ finally had a game. He doesn't get blocking, so I don't blame CJ necessarily. But you listed off wide receivers that I've basically never heard of. Without Nico, that's why I couldn't pull the trigger. I'm like, you don't know Nico Collins. Like,
nobody.
I don't know. Listen, obviously the Niners have been beat up all season, but they still win games. And this one wasn't good enough. It'll be interesting if this is Mac Jones's last start. If good old boy comes back, who's Spider-Man meme. So I don't know if that's a big uplift for him. But Texans defense showed out. I mean, held McCaffrey ran for 200 plus yards last week and 25 today. So we watched both these teams on Monday Night Football, were the Niners Monday or Sunday? I can't remember now. Either way, the Texans were a dumpster fire on Monday Night Football, but nobody watched it because it started at like midnight.
Kind of a problem on that one.
Yeah. Last week was, again, weird with Monday Night Football, where they didn't even they had it starting at, I don't know, it started, 10 o'clock, probably 10:15 Eastern time. So no one's watching that game. So they didn't watch the Texans be a dumpster fire. They come back home, they get a W, stay in the mix at 3-4. I don't think the Texans are dead. Obviously, the Colts are a problem, 6-1. So that's a problem for them to win the division. But as far as the AFC playoffs, I think the Texans are still in the mix. Their defense is that good. Defense is great. Offense is bad, but they got it done today against a beat-up Niners team that didn't look like they were focused on this game at all, weirdly enough. But again, I didn't see a ton of it, so I can't speak to it. But CJ Stroud had by far his best game this season. So shout out to the Texans. They get it done. Now they got your boys coming to town next week, Chris.
It'll be a fascinating game. Yeah. I mean, the defense was where it lit up today. I mean, San Francisco, by the way, for the first 29 minutes of the first half, 0 first downs and 15 net yards on its first 3 drives. It was not a lot. So the defense is still doing its job in Houston, which is why I think you're going to see the over-under total for the Broncos next week with the defense of the Broncos and the defense of the Houston Texans. I mean, 39.5 is where it's set right now. I could see that maybe going a little lower. You might want to get maybe keep an eye on that as it ticks around. But yeah,
Houston's defense has been wildly dominate, minus last week against Seattle, which may be like, is Seattle? There's a part of me that thinks Seattle should be the favorite in the NFC right now, which is like wild to say, but like I think people are sleeping on Seattle right now.
I mean, right now,
And I like the movie Sleepless in Seattle.
yeah, that's a nice reference. I like that.
Thank you. I didn't even mean to do that.
Well,
but it
there's
just happened.
people. Vegas is sleeping on them because right now they are sitting behind Green Bay, Detroit, Philadelphia, Los Angeles at 12-1. For the as far as to win the NFC. So if you like Seattle, if you think people are sleeping on Seattle, sleepless in Seattle, as Scotty mentioned, you might want to get 12-1 while you can.
The question is Sam Darnold in the playoffs. Can he get it done?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But they're playing some good ball. And then like the 12th man, if that team is good, the 12th man is good. So we'll see. We won't spend a lot of time on this one. Saints and Bucks. Bucks just absolutely obliterate the Saints in this one. And it's not even, I mean, the Saints look awful. I think I saw a post or I saw a replay of a interception in this game that was the most disrespectful interception I think I've ever seen. I don't know if you saw this, Scotty.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
So this was a pick six by the Saints where they were on their own. I think I don't know. They were throwing from their own like 2-yard line for after the play. Interception straight to the defender, like 5 yards in front of him, and then the defender just trucks the quarterback. And it was just brutal. But either way, we know the Saints are an absolutely awful team. Offensively, over the last couple weeks, they've just been just abysmal. But Bucks defense forces 4 turnovers, slams the door on the Saints. That's pretty much all there is to say. Since 2000, only 3 NFL players have recorded 30 or more forced fumbles and 20 or more defensive fumble recoveries. Levante David, Hall of Famer Jason Taylor, and Hall of Famer Julius Peppers. So Levante David joins that group. It was all defense, and Tampa gets the win.
Yeah, ugly game. I mean, the Bucks only had 212 yards offensively, so it's not like they were just dominating, but they didn't have to. So Saints are bad. Bucks are pretty good. I don't want to talk about this game anymore.
Sam Darnold is averaging 9.4 yards per pass attempt, leading the league. Maybe he's not terrible.
I mean, he's clearly not terrible. And again, I think people are sleeping on him a little bit.
I think so too, man. I think I mean, when we're talking about teams that were kind of like, are they for real or not? Colts, obviously, in that conversation. The Seahawks.
I think this Seahawks team is much better than the Vikings team that Darnold was on last year that choked in the playoffs.
Ooh.
So
Hey,
we'll see.
I like it. I like it. All right. Speaking of surprise teams, Colts. We won't spend a lot of time here either. Again, we're gonna breeze through some of these. Colts end up just getting a dominating performance against the Titans. The Titans still a bad team against the team that's just cruising through the season as the Indianapolis Colts. You had another big day by Jonathan Taylor. He is absolutely just going crazy on the season with 3+ touchdowns in 4 of his first 8 games of the season. Jonathan Taylor joined Gene Roberts. I bet you none of you guys really knew that name, did you? From the 1949 Giants? Nope. I would say no. Moved to within 2 games of tying LaDainian Tomlinson for the most such performances in a season. Tomlinson won NFL MVP that season, which, I mean, Jonathan Taylor is the only running back in the category that's close in the MVP race outside of quarterbacks. And he's still way down the list, but still, he is the engine of that team. Went crazy today again.
12 carries, 153 yards. What is that like? 11 or 12 yards a carry. That's stupid.
That's
Great game. I mean, but it's against Tennessee, who might very well be the worst team in football. They should be winless. I still can't get over the win they had against Arizona. So, Texans are bad. The Colts are good. But we got to see it against some real teams. So we'll see as they get some tougher tests down the road. But took care of business, did what they had to do, blew out a bad Titans team. Titans team. Sorry. I don't know. They did what they had to do.
I mean,
took care of business.
Colts aren't really going to have a challenge until KC. I mean, they play Pittsburgh next week in Pittsburgh. They play Atlanta, then KC. But then you look at the rest of the schedule: Houston, Jacksonville, Seattle, San Francisco, Jacksonville, Houston.
I was going to say, have they played Houston yet?
No, they haven't.
No, if they play them twice, no.
I mean,
those games will be interesting too.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Like, two of the best teams in the league are led by Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones.
Like, wait, what? How do we get here?
It's my quarterback.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But Colts doing their thing. Titans 1 win on the season. Colts 7-1. Rough week for our best bets of the week. Both of us looking at if the Kansas City Chiefs win by 10 or more, we're both looking at a 1-3 week. Rough go for us here this week. It was a tough week in betting, though. I felt like there was some tough games to get through.
I didn't love this week going in, but I thought maybe if I would have went 2-2, I would have been happy. But that's not happening.
You gotta
we'll see if I get one.
You gotta salvage KC tomorrow -10. So that's where we're at. But we got some work to do. We got some work to do this season. We'll be back. Let's see. The Pittsburgh line is gross. Yeah. Then Chris will bet on it. Yeah. No. I am. I think we're getting back on the train. I went back to to get some help. I'm getting some help. I promise. Getting some help on Pittsburgh. Damn Pittsburgh.
Promised me it was fine, and it wasn't.
No, Rec was my drug dealer this week. He assured
Rec's
me.
Like, I know. I always know the Steelers.
I know my Steelers. I know they're gonna win. It's a sure thing. Take them. This is the best spot for them. And I pumped it into my veins, and now I'm waking up from this overdose and realizing what I really did. And chat, you were right all along. You were right all along, chat. And I just couldn't take the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
No, I couldn't. So there you go. But here we are.
Never again.
Never again. We're back getting some help. Guys, we will be back live. Speaking of back, Wednesday coming up here this week for the week 9 breakdown of everything. I also do think, I don't know if it's this Sunday or next Sunday, I will be out. I'm traveling for a work thing on a Sunday, which is crazy. So one of these weeks I'm out. I'll let you guys know on Wednesday. But that being said, you have to be here Wednesday because 1, it's my birthday, and so you got to be there. And 2, we want to spend time with you before Halloween. It's our Halloween special. We'll do that. We'll have a good time. We'll talk about some of the scary things happening in sports and some of the, we haven't even talked about the Chauncey Billups stuff. I mean, that stuff. Maybe that'll have something to do with my Halloween costume Wednesday. We'll see. But make sure you tune in Wednesday. We do have some things that we have to get caught up on, Scotty, that we didn't get to talk about. So that'll be all good too.
We do 10 subs. We lost a bet. Whether that's tonight or another night, don't care. But we do owe 10 subs, losing to Tickle and Captain.
We'll do it. We'll do it right now. Let's do it right now. We'll do it live. Let's
Lego.
Let's just do it. We're gonna rip 10 subs. We lost our bet. We owe up to our bets. So good luck, everybody. I hope you guys are excited for some free subs coming your way at random. Let's see who is going to get them. Let's see what we got here. Hey, there we go. Gifting out 10 subs to the community. To Moonwalker, Dre, Crackback, Wags, Goon, Tay. Congratulations, Tay. Hauser, congratulations. The Web, Stacka, and Gumbo Spam. There you go. Congratulations. We lost a bet. We owe it to you guys. So there you go.
We do.
All right. So, boom. All right. So that's going to do it for the show tonight. I'm going to go ahead and see who we're going to raid tonight. Let's see who we got. Scotty, what else do you got for him?
Not a lot. Just hopefully, honestly, the NFL's been super compelling this year prior to this week, where there just weren't close games. So hopefully next week's better, guys. We pay our debts. We lost a bet to Captain and Tickle, who I don't know if Tickle's here. Captain's here, clearly. So I don't know if Tickle's here, but Tickle, shout out. Way to win your bet. I made that bet not knowing Chris and Rec were going to be on it. And I might have changed my thought process. Well, I made the bet going into the show at least. But then we agreed to the bet after. So it is what it is. Should have known that following Rec and Chris was going to be a problem.
But here we are.
It is what it is.
We got a couple gentlemen out there. Optimus Fantasy. They got a few people watching their stream. Looks like they're starting to grow. Only 37 followers. We're going to give them some love. They're talking some fantasy football, it looks like. And they got some cool things going on. So we're going to support a smaller streamer tonight and give them some love. So make sure you go let them know that we, the boys from Action Lab Sports, sent you. There we go. Optimus Fantasy. Rec, no. I am not. You, Rec, brought me into this. Don't you turn this on me. You know your team better than anyone. So I'm not taking that. It's like your drug dealer giving you advice. It's not going to work. The advice is always bad. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Let's go ahead. Let's get you out of here. I'm going to get the credits rolling. You guys are going to go to Optimus Fantasy, and then we are going to get you on to your week. Hopefully, you guys have a good week. We'll see you Wednesday. Between now and Wednesday, go be a good person. Go live in the moment. We don't do that enough. Put the phone down. Enjoy the people and things around you, and be a good person, because we don't do that enough. So thank you guys, everybody, especially you followers, Magic, Mushroom, Two Spot, Mike, Football, all of you guys. Thank you. It was a fun night. Yeah. Cheers to you guys. We can't do this stream without you. You guys are incredible each and every single week. W Stream says Tay. Fire Mike Tomlin says Rec. I mean,
He's still writing that article.
He's still writing that article.
Appreciate you all. Thanks for joining. As always, we'll see you back here on Wednesday for Chris's birthday.
Let's go. See you Wednesday. Love you guys.
Deuces.